station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Hello and welcome. You're about to listen to Secrets and Truths of the Kingdom of God. Pastor Banky is teaching.
From Psalm 1 we read, "How blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the path of sinners, nor sit in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. He will be like a tree firmly planted by streams of water, which yields his fruit in its season, and his leaf does not wither. And in whatever he does, he prospers." Last time, in looking at how to receive the Spirit of God in this our Powered by the Spirit series, we saw that the ambience that we surround ourselves with is very important. Spirits can pass in through you if you're in the wrong place, the wrong spirit. And if you want the right spirit, surround yourself with the right atmosphere. You must bear this in mind. That's why Paul had to say, where sin abounds, grace much more abounds. That is, God needs to supply a higher level of grace to overcome a negative spiritual atmosphere. You remember we said something a few episodes ago, that the woman caught in the act of adultery, when Jesus said, "Go and sin no more," he was saying to her, the ambience of adultery was what brought you to this particular state. And he proved it by then all those men there, any one of them that had not committed adultery should throw the first stone. People often misunderstand. They think he was saying anyone that has never sinned any sin at all. No, that cannot even follow. Time will not let me go into that now. So the ambience around her was the problem. So Jesus now infused her with his new spirit. And like we established here, that if she wanted to sustain that spirit, she needed to become a disciple of Jesus. She needed to be. Well, let me just quickly say this. As a Christian, you cannot stand on your own. This streaming thing that some of us have now used to replace church, please, it's not good. It's not a primary thing, it's a secondary thing. Find a company of believers that you literally will rub shoulder with, physical shoulder. You will shake hands, you will look in their eyes. They will say to you, "It is well with you." They will say physically to you, "God bless you." It's important. It's not just about the social atmosphere around. There's a spiritual ambience that they create in which a spirit will enter into you. In fact, we're going to look at a number of scriptures here. In fact, the first one, let's quickly look at the book of Mark. If you go to that book of Mark, chapter 8, the Lord Jesus wanted to pray for somebody. And he had to lead the fellow out of the village. The Bible says that they came to Bethsaida. And they brought a blind man to Jesus and implored him to touch him. Taking the blind man by the hand, he brought him out of the village. And after spitting on his eyes and laying hands on him, he asked him to see him. And he looked up and said, "I see men walking like trees." Then they laid his hands on his eyes, and he looked intently, and he was restored. He had to try and focus, and he began to see everything clearly. And then Jesus said something to him, "Do not even enter that village." Did you notice that? He said, "Do not even enter. Don't go and fetch your cup. Don't go and get a cup of water from there. From here, just face your own house. Go and live somewhere else. Otherwise," now I want to add words to it, "otherwise you will go blind again." Otherwise you will go blind again. Why? I've read analysis about it, and for time's sake, I'll just give us a summary. Two things were going on. That village was under a curse. That's number one. Number two, why did it even come under a curse? That's the number two. The people there had so much unbelief going on with them that they had charged the atmosphere with unbelief, and nobody was going to get healed there. Now, listen, Jesus don't think he was doing that if he was angry. In that place, he saw his power would not flow. You think Jesus could flow anywhere? It's not true. You know, I've heard people say sometimes, they say what we need in this country is people that are like Jesus Christ ruling us. I said, if Jesus ruled any country with evil people, he cannot do mighty works. How do I know? Go and read earlier in this same book of Mark, in chapter 6. He said he went to his own hometown, and there he could do no mighty work because of their unbelief. Don't just assume just because Jesus has power, he can just flow anytime. If the atmosphere is wrong, the power will not flow. What am I trying to say? Let's not assume that just because the power of Jesus is available, it will flow. No. First thing we must do is to create a right atmosphere. In your life, please make sure you don't surround yourself with people that kill the right spirit around you. Make sure you surround yourself with people that infuse you with the Spirit of Christ. That's what we're saying. That atmosphere is important. It's very important. You see, that spirit flows in an atmosphere, shows. Do you know Saul, king of Israel? You remember the story. Is Saul also amongst the prophets? He began to prophesy because he was amongst the prophets. There was a time that David went to hide with Samuel. He sent soldiers there 3 times. 3 times they will get to the presence of Samuel, and the anointing to prophesy will come upon them. 3 times. Then finally Saul said, okay, you guys don't want to arrest him, but he went by himself. As he was approaching, the Spirit hit him also. He began to prophesy and to praise God. Then finally removed his cloth and laid on the floor in the presence of Samuel the whole night. Why? He was in the presence of the prophetic unction. What am I going to say? If you want to receive the spirit of triumph, the spirit of excellence, the spirit that will make you an overcomer in life, surround yourself with people that have similar spirits. Surround yourself with people that have similar spirits. I remember some people that I knew some time ago. There was one particular woman amongst them. All the other men banned their wives from visiting that house because of the woman. That because every time you visit this woman, you become rebellious. You go into the house, you drink of a rebellious spirit, and come to my house, we'll be arguing all the time. Say, hey, madam, from now on, that man is not our friend. His wife is not our friend. If you want faith, surround yourself with people of faith. One thing Canadian used to tell us those days, the church he used to attend did not believe in divine healing. For that reason, he will go to church, then he'll find another church beside where they believe in divine healing. He said, let me surround myself with people that believe in divine healing. Because the truth is that he was healed from a number of terrible diseases that were guaranteed to kill him before the age of 16. Around that age, he began to read the scriptures until faith filled his heart and he rose up and he was healed. That many people don't read the stories further than that. They think that's where the healing ended. No. He struggled for months after. He said there was a time he found that he was spending more time in bed than outside bed until they had to charge his faith again to rise up again. So one of the ways he did was to surround himself with people who believed in divine healing. By being in that presence, they were infusing him with the spirit of faith for healing. Many people, you see them make decisions before. Of course, I used to wonder, what's wrong with this fellow? Now I understand. It's who he has been talking to, who he has been interacting with. Which ambience has this fellow been living in? What am I teaching today? One way by which you receive the Spirit is to cultivate an ambience of the spiritual, of the ambience of faith around us. How do we do that? Choose the kind of people that are your friends. That is why you can't tell me you are born again, you are going to nightclubs. See, every nightclub you see, number one, they don't have much light. Because it's called the deeds of darkness. Anything that thrives in the night with as little light as possible is of the devil. Now, people say that the Bible says that a Christian cannot go to nightclub. I always say, what are you looking for there? When you come out, you live with the spirit of faith, you live with the spirit of righteousness, the spirit of holiness, or you spend the whole night resisting the spirit of immorality. You don't know the spirit in the air? Oh, spirit, you get into a place, you breathe some things. You go to where everybody's filling the air with you. There's no how your life will be normal. So believers, you have to understand it. There's nothing you are doing. You cannot be sitting down in a nightclub because all your friends are coming. What's the point of making all of these things? As believers, we have to be deliberate in choosing our friends. I'm sorry to say this, we also have to be deliberate in choosing the church we go to. Don't surround yourself Sunday, midweek, prayer meeting with people who focus your eyes on this earth and they don't focus your eyes on the things that are above. Don't surround yourself with people who undermine the faith of Jesus and the fear of God in trying to push you. They call it church, but everything is about how you succeed in this life. You can't afford to surround yourself with that. You have to, if you want to be successful in marriage, surround yourself with people who believe the truth that Jesus is preaching, not trying to tell us that in this generation is not the issue. What we want is to behave. We want to experience the power of the beginning. What do I call the power of the beginning? They will come to Jesus and he will say, in the beginning it was not so. He that made them male and female. For this, no, he will tell them the way it's supposed to be, according to how it was in the beginning. Surround yourself with people who have faith for such things. That is how the spirit of the overcomer will come into your life.
We trust you were blessed by that message. This program is a teaching outreach of Kingdom Word Ministries, reaching you from Enugu. For more information and for free downloads of other messages, books and more, please visit our website at pastor.ng. We'll appreciate your feedback. You can call us on 080-7711-8777 or send a mail to radiosermons@gmail.com. Do join us again next time on this program, and until then, may the Lord be with you.
Hear me now. I like the music. I got the best music.
So what station is this?
Magic 102.9 ABBA.
Wherever you are, whatever you do, let Magic FM 102.9 ABBA Abia State connect you. We are Magic, the best radio station in Magic FM. We bring and keep you up to date. Magic FM, Magic 102.9 ABBA. You're the best, we don't spread. Magic, magic, magic.
I got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants to press the magic, magic, magic. Oh.
Set no substitute.
Ndị be anyị na bọla chie.
Káàárọ̀ ṣe dáadáa la jí.
Ndị toika emesiere o.
Ina kwanan ku an tashi lafiya sannun ku fa.
Mammanu jokwano unu kao unu mao.
Igba mao.
Unu fọtla ekwa.
Ndị be anyị na sala chi o.
Songo iya.
Nete anụ na ekwa no.
Wado urobo wado.
Ndị ka anyị maazị no ka kwano nka.
Introducing
Ike the G.
Ike the G in the building. 102.9.
Good morning.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Ike, you don't play your music and I won't call the police.
And it's now.
Something for everyone.
Stand by for action.
Your love surrounds
Whoa, that's a magic morning. We'll return again. Oh, thank you, Rihanna. Rihanna is, well, yeah, God arrested her, and we can see the consistency in the group. Good morning, Jesus. I think that's the best way to start your day. Yeah, embrace God and thank Him for the biggest miracle, the miracle that money can't buy. The fact that we go to bed at night and wake up in the morning, whether with aches and pain, but that are still breathing, shows yes, it's good. He's well with you. That's so beautiful. We're back to the scene again. We count down a day and few hours to a brand new year. It can only be the hand of God. Congratulations. Okay, we can't wait to graduate. We're into a brand new year. But listen, the magic word today, the 30th day in December, is kindness. Kindness. Yeah, you know, take that word more seriously. Let it drive you as you move today. If you look at the book of Colossians 3, verse 12, it says something about being kind. It said, clothe yourselves with kindness. When we wake up in the morning, when we get up in the morning, we mustn't only clothe ourselves physically, but spiritually and emotionally too. Yeah, let kindness be part of that, okay? We need to ask ourselves, what sort of attitude am I going to wear this 30th day? Of course, the last Monday of the year. What kind of attitude? Will I be controlling, or will I be cooperative? Will I kind of be positive or a negative kind of man today, right? Will I be complimentary or critical? There are too many questions. Will you going to be selfish or serving? Listen, we must avoid being too kind at the same time. You know, people take undue advantage. Being too kind because we worry that people will take advantage of our kindness. But it's true that some people will try to do that. But listen, although it's a good idea to be aware of that, it shouldn't stop us trying to take everything, every opportunity, and to show kindness. I don't care how you do it, but be sure to make a difference as you move. Welcome again. Straight into it. Frank Edward is back with a brand new song. Let's lift him up.
Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. It's DJ Upgrade. Rocktown in the building. It's a big vibe. Rich boy, let's go.
Your choro, to love me, no be your choro. You carry my problems, best story. Say you don't want your story. Yeah, when the sun has set free now, it's free indeed. Yeah, I never fit to deny you. God's never left me lonely. When I go on my knees, you answer. Call it, all my tongue, your bala. No be once, no be mistake. All the miracle I confirm. How do we pay you for the things you have done? Your loving I confirm. From heaven to Calvary down to the grave. Then you rose and you went back to heaven. Oh, just because of me. Yeah, I never fit to deny you. God's never left me lonely. When I sing in my song, you they dance some. Call it, all about on your bala. No be once, no be mistake. All the miracle I confirm. How do we pay you for the things you have done?
Yeah, I called for that. That's it. That's no better way to start getting off this morning. As we raise and praise and lift his name all high this morning, above all. Yeah, remember the word kindness. Let's be part of the drive you need. As we count down to a brand new year, it's such a beautiful thing. But always have at the back of your mind, we thank God for the season. You know, number one reason why we keep this Christmas season and New Year's, especially Christmas season, alive is that we know without the birth of Christ Jesus, there will be no Easter celebration. I guess you know. And that truly means there would also be no hope for mankind, no forgiveness, and no victory over the grave. So each time I look at these highlights, I say to myself, if that's the case, then the true meaning of Christmas season is certainly something worth celebrating, okay? Worth praising God, no matter how odd or bad the situation is with you, but bless Him. It's so cool, right? Yeah, 1 day and 17 hours to 2025, and it feels really cool. I feel so excited on that. Come on, people, and we turn it up. You know, catch us something really wonderful, brand new from the southern part of Africa. Listen, I bet you love this. I bet you love Mahazi Entertainment with Master KG, right? He also featured Inyanya on this song. Let's soak it all inside. Come on.
Every day that she made a son, I'm getting money, but TV Sundays and Sunday, Siso Jabula.
It sounds so smooth. What wonderful from the sound of part of Africa. And Nya 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 was part of this. Nah, nah. Wonderful song, and it's on my Christmas New Year list. Yeah, I love that. Okay, now stretch up if you can. Let's look at what's on the trending list this morning. A whole lot of things happen while we snore at night. Or while you sleep, but I'm good at snoring. Okay, but don't mind me. Now look at this. A tough fiscal year 2025 somehow appears to be on the way, following the tall order in currency valuation, which may somehow restrict the capacity of the federal government to fund the new budget. Yeah, already the new forex policy of the CBN, designed to ensure the appreciation of local currency, succeeded in improving the value only for 1 week. People will say, I said, calm down. This is Nigeria. Yeah. The improvement was only for 1 week, and only for the gains to reverse the following week up till last weekend. And in December 2023, if you recall, the exchange rate in 2023 against the dollar was about 853 naira to a dollar. The exchange rate movement has largely been against the local currency ever since, which President Tinubu told the National Assembly it was in the region 1,700 naira to a dollar. The Nigerian Foreign Exchange Market, the NFM, said the rate at the website of the CBN of Nigeria as at December 2021 was 1,536 naira to a dollar. Now, inflation and the naira exchange rate remain two key variables in the microeconomic management. The microeconomic management that we know have remained intractable over the years. And however, the monetary policy reform that saw the monetary authorities allow naira to exchange at the market forces has seen it go through a significant depreciation, going as low as 1,800 naira to a dollar at the time before moderating it to the current rate. Well, similarly, inflation has maintained an upward trajectory. Inflation, which has been the main driver of the CBN's decision to maintain hikes in monetary policy rate, the benchmark for the cost of loans from banks. Now, federal government inflation target in 2024 was put at 21%. However, the current inflation rate, according to the latest data from the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, it stands at 34.6%. Interestingly, in the 2025 budget, President Tinubu said his target is to reduce the inflation rate to 15%. Is anybody listening? Do I have your attention? That's the target for the coming year. It's 15%. And the extent to which the 2025 budget, Christian budget of restoration, securing peace, rebuilding prosperity, can secure peace across the country and rebuild prosperity among Nigerians. Well, this budget remains to be seen in the next fiscal year, but we have to keep it crossed and believe. We'll keep it crossed and believe it will turn out right. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, will announce his ambassadors within the next few weeks. Be sure to check if you see my name on that list, okay? I've been dreaming of that for a long time. I hope I don't have malaria or typhoid symptoms in my system. But we had the list, ambassadorial list will be out in a few weeks. Our senior special advisor on foreign affairs and protocol to Tinubu, Ademola Oshodi, stated this yesterday, and he said steps will be taken by the Senate and accreditation to put them in the place in their various missions around the world. So we keep it crossed to see what happens. Well, there are also growing anxiety over the expiration of the tenure of the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mele Kyari, and the possible appointment of a new helmsman to direct the affairs of the oil giant. Yes, some industry watchers we heard believe that NNPCL boss who turned 60 January 8 in few days, 2025, may exit the national oil firm, raising concerns now about the future leadership of the NNPCL. Well, he's over 5 years on the job as the NNPC's boss. He is the longest that anyone has spent in the national oil industry since the country's return to democracy in 1999. Over 5 years. So who's next? Could be you. We'll see what happens. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Abia State Command, we had arrested a 24-year-old man, Uche Royal, a native of Ohaji in Owerri West local government area of Imo State. And my wife is from Ohaji. That's right. And a 20-year-old girl, Chidera Donatus, a native of Nenwe. Nenwe is in Ogu, local government area of Enugu State. Arrested in connection with child trafficking and abduction in Aba. The arrest took place on Boxing Day, was made following credible intelligence provided to the command by a volunteer during the operation. Now, a girl child identified as Chiamaka Ahamefula, just 3 years old, from Upakauku in Umaya, Abia State, was rescued in the process. And preliminary investigation further revealed that Uche Royal, Chidera Donatus, and Danji, one Mr. Danji, has been in this illicit business for some time. Well, speaking on the arrest, the state commandant Akinshola Aderemi reaffirmed the commitment of the command to smoke out criminal-minded individuals in God's own state. He equally charged members of the public to be vigilant, always be conscious of the environment. It's very important. Don't get carried away. Be vigilant and provide credible intelligence of any suspicious activity within your environment, okay? Now, from the foreign show, world leaders sent condolences, to South Korea yesterday after the country suffered its deadliest aeroplane crash. It's no longer news. You know what happened? 179 people killed when their aircraft went up in flames. Only 2 people survived. When the Jeju Air Boeing 737-800 plane skidded off the runway and slammed into a wall at Moan International Airport. Relatives of those on board gathered at the airport in grief. Leaders expressed their sympathy. The federal government of Nigeria yesterday expressed sympathy with the government of the people of South Korea following the tragic the crash. In a statement issued by the spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja, the federal government conveyed its condolences to the bereaved families and expressed solidarity with South Korean government during this difficult time. The tragedy. Well, Jimmy Carter, remember Jimmy? The 100-year-old former U.S. president and Nobel Prize laureate, who also rose from humble beginnings in rural Georgia to lead the nation from 1977 to 1981, has died. Yeah, Jimmy Carter died peacefully at his home in Plains, surrounded by his family. And one of his sons, Chip Carter, the former president's son, said his father was a hero, not only to him, but the people who believe in peace, the people who believe in human rights and unselfish love. I think he left a landmark. Yeah, Carter was the oldest living ex-U.S. leader and the nation's longest lived president, of course, an outcome that, if you have a deep history, that seemed unlikely back in 2015, because in 2015 the Southern Democrat revealed he had brain cancer in 2015, and during his single term, Jimmy Carter placed a real commitment on human rights and social justice, enjoying strong first 2 years that included brokering brokering a peace deal between Israel and Egypt. The deal tabbed the Camp David Accord. You know, a whole lot of beautiful history to follow. It all boils down to legacy. What are you leaving behind? Called to serve, and you're busy serving yourself and your friends. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. It's 6:26. We got 6:28 to Nicki Minaj and sharing vocal duties with Davido. All about the Benjamins, the Fawns. May God grease your wallet. Yes, as you move today, don't stop the hustling. You remember you got bills to pay in January. Now, what are all the early risers in my neighborhood? Shit. I'm not setting a foundation for me you can. Right? What happened? Ring the bell. Yeah, right. That's beautiful. Yeah, anybody listening, can you call me on the phone if you get access? That's beautiful. But the fastest way to embrace me every morning, I think I need a hug this morning from you via our social platform. Do that quickly. Facebook.com/MagicFM ABA. Very easy and simple. We also streaming live on our Twitter handle at MagicFM ABA. And you can catch our daily stream on our YouTube channel, Magic FM ABA 2, and Instagram at Magic FM Nigeria. Thank God for technology. Now, quickly, if you check our post on Facebook this morning, we're trying to look at 2024, your assessment, the year 2024, maybe projection into the new year. And quickly, we run to Sunshine. Hello, Sunshine. How are you this morning, Sunshine? You're still here or in 042? I know you were traveling for the new year. Ever know, but good luck to you. You say, Ike, warm greetings to everyone listening. Thank you for being generous and well wishers, of course. You say your assessment of the year remains that APC-led government has never been fair, right? Oh, well, that's his personal opinion, okay? Don't get it twisted. His personal opinion. Not been very fair to their citizens, but we are all living by the grace of Almighty God and one love. Ooh, that's right, yeah. I know where you're coming from. Listen, it's never been easy. It's never been easy. It's not about APC, it's not about PDP, it's not about Labour Party, it's not about our country, Nigeria. Nigeria is just a name. APC is a name, PDP, oh yeah, names. It's about us. We're the people that drive these things, okay? It's about leadership issues. Yeah, that's it. We'll get it right someday. Ugo Chuku Sunday. Hello, Ugo. What's up? Thanking God, making it possible to see you. Yes, this day, and it's almost close. We are graduating together. I'm glad you're live with us. Thank you so much. Crossing from Ishalangwa South, where you represent this morning. Thank you too much. And Comrade Ifeanyi Nwonye. Hello, comrade. Yeah, good morning to you. Wake up your friends and all Catholic faithfuls around the world. Well, Catholic, all Christians, everyone, both pagans and Christians, we are one. We serve one God. One God. Yeah, don't get that. This issue of denominations always cause problems in some neighborhoods. So you never marry outside of. I was reading one write-up. One of the top pastors in Nigeria were telling the congregation, anyone who marries outside the church, that he will not attend the wedding. What kind of society are we living in? Come on, y'all. We got questions to answer. Hey, don't attend, but I'm married already. But that's by the way, okay? Be careful. Right, so away from that, Chinonyere Mobonia is down with us this morning. He said, waking your darling wife and your beautiful children up this morning. Yeah, happiness is all. God bless your heart. For Opera, we salute you with Jesus joy. And who else? Icha, Oku, Ifeanyi Chuku. Thank you. You got long list of beautiful people on that. I wish I had time. Choma Onaga, good morning. Where are you, Chigel? From the village, I guess. Okay. Victor Nana. Hello, Victor. We salute you. Thank you so much for grinding up. Sunday David. Up and we move, Sonny. There's no stopping. Blissful Gold is in River State this morning. And you said, my good people of Magic FM Radio okay, number one. You tell your friends, may the Lord Almighty lead us into 2025 safely. Amen and amen. Motive orgies around the way in Oboheo, maybe from the village. I don't know. Okay, you're still in Oboheo. How are you this morning, Motive? Yes, for your inspiration. Thank you. Right, you discuss. Thank you. Kindness is the key. Let it drive you this morning. We all need it. Yeah, you wear clothes every morning. You take your shower. You cover your body and all that. And it's not about physical. Only clothe ourselves. We need to clothe ourselves physically. And we also need to clothe ourselves spiritually and emotionally too. It blends, okay? Anthony Clayton will greet you with Jesus joy. Victor Nania will greet you again. Joseph Gospel, spread the good news, Joseph. And Sarah Oji, how are you doing this morning, Sarah? Also Francis is in Enugu, Amagunze to be precise. Thank you too, bro. And Danny D, hello Danny. Stay faithful. God loves you. And yes, we return after this.
Good morning. Like the G in the building.
102.9. Good morning. Stay right here.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, we want to watch YouTube.
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
What? There's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
This season, turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Divine Gate Aluminium. We don't land degerege with a wonga promo. Why we want take they say thank you to the people where they buy our products wella. Now as you they buy, now so you they qualify you for the gift we berekete. Come make sense on top. Divine Gate Aluminium. We know they carry last for aluminium products. Now so our products strong kakaraka. We get stone coated tiles. For example, shingles, classic, bond, and Milano. We can't get aluminium roofing sheets. We get different gauges and colors. So now so we land machine design
design like Metscopo, step tiles, long span day. For example, wide gutter and small gutter. We get PVC water collectors too, and every for aluminum accessories. Our office there for kilometer 3 Aba Enugu Expressway, Osisioma Aba, kilometer 5 Owerri Aba Road, Naze, Owerri West, Imo State, kilometer 21 Port Harcourt Aba Expressway, Irebe, Obiakpor River State. Green us for 0803 791 9117 or 0814 539 9593. Divine Gates Aluminum Products Limited. Builder's Choice.
Oko mere ndị anyị bụ ahụike anyị ya na tomato anyị Erisco na Rijiko ọ kacha mma dị na tomato na-ewepụta nnukwu ụtọ dị egwu na nri anyị n'obodo Naija na-emekwa ka onye ọbụla na-egori ewo ọ maka dịkwa ka chi si kee ya ma nwee ezigbo ụtọ. Erisco na Rijiko tomato paste ụtọ anyị niile n'obodo anyị bụ Naija.
Achọrọ m ka anyị mee emume ekeresimesi anyị n'ebe kasị elu. Achọrọ m ọkụ ekeresimesi na-emuke emuke nke onye ọbụla ga-ahụ.
Chee echiche buru ibu.
Dịka gịnị?
Pankeki emere nke ọma na-etoru n'uko ụlọ ya na mkpụrụ osisi akwụkọtara ọnụ eji mmiri ara ehi picnic m hụrụ n'anya wee mee.
Maka naanị m nke a bụ emume ekeresimesi n'ebe kasị elu.
Ebe kasị elu nke oge a gụnyere n'ọnọdụ na-enye anyị obi ụtọ maka na ekeresimesi dị elu bụ ekeresimesi agbara n'ebe ọ dị elu.
Peak. Reach for your peak. Ka anyị hụ otu ọ na-adị mkpa akpịrị na-egbu gị mgbu ma ịṅụbeghị Shattle lozenges.
Hello, ọ bụ Emeka na-ekwusịta na ministry. Anyị chọrọ ịmara ma ị ka nwere mmasị banyere ọrụ kọntraktị tinyere akwụkwọ maka ya.
Weghachite olu gị mgbe ị chọrọ ya karịa. Ṅụọ Shattle lozenges n'otu ntabi anya. Shattle lozenges nwere mgbakọta ihe okike ụdị atọ dị ire dịka ginger mint, honey lemon nakwa orange. Ọ ga-enyere gị aka imemili akpịrị mgbu kpamkpam. Shattle lozenges dị mma, o nweghị ihe ọghọm dị na ya. Ọ na-arụ ọrụ nke ọma. Ọ bụ Shalina Healthcare na-ere ya.
Each day is a unique opportunity to improve yourself and meet someone new. Make the most of your day. Stay fresh all day with Unique Soap. Unique Prickly Heat Antibacterial Soap is made with a cooling formula that kills germs and is infused with natural ingredients. Unique Soap. Be unique, be you.
Hey you! Hungry for something that will rock your taste buds? If that's you, then get ready to roll the Kingsway with Kingsway Pastry Roll, where steez meets flavor in every bite. Whether you're snacking between classes, bossing it at work, or chilling with your crew, Kingsway Pastry Roll gives you one delicious bite at a time. Wow. Don't just snack. Give yourself a memorable treat and make your money count. Snack with Steez. Join the Kingsway gang with Kingsway Pastry Roll and let's roll the Kingsway. A product of USA Foods Nigeria Limited. Available at stores near you. Grab yours today and enjoy one delicious bite at a time.
Boats don't come, it don't come. Boats don't come, it don't come. If you want ride, if you want cruise, make it no lose. From the streets to your doorstep, this one no be tempted. Download the app for your device. And ask for Moto JJ. Boats don't come.
Bolt is a safe and easy way to move around your city with no issues. Download the app, select your destination, and we will arrive in minutes. You can use the code HelloAbba and get up to 3,000 Naira off your first ride.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop and is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
So much enough.
Edikachi siri kegi ịbụ onye nke mbụ itozuru ka etube gị ugo ọhụrụ uwe nkwanye ugwu ọhụrụ bụ oke gị nweta stampụ nke ikike dị elu n'ihi na ọtụtụ ngozi na-abịa n'ụzọ gị ezigbo mmanya mbụ eji ekpe ekpere kwuru ya
if you buy market from your customer and you put small something on top for you, shebi na jara be that.
Yes, now na jara.
So come imagine say you buy one thing, then carry 8 give you. Wetin be that one?
That one na over jara now.
Bam! Hey, now over jara be that oh. Oya run go buy your new Airtel SIM. Come recharge, make you begin enjoy 8 times value plus 1,000 naira welcome bonus.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Krima.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
Kivo Krima.
Or when you need to have the break time.
Kivo Krima.
If not tea, Papa Garita.
Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
Auntie, you are enjoying only you. Peppered rice, amala, nkwobi, masa, cake, and now ice cream. I hope you have Justifies on you.
Justifies? I never leave home without it.
That's right, Justifies, the new natural effervescent powder for an instant refreshing relief from heartburn and stomach indigestion. Just add Justifies into a cup of water, drink, and you're good to go. Justifies, your relief on the go. Justifies is from the House of Justid. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Made and marketed by Ranbaxy Nigeria Limited, a Sun Pharma company.
Gren ọkwa maka ọnwụ mmadụ ndị otu Amisa United Association Okpakiri AUA ji obi mwute na-ekwupụta ọnwụ n'olili ozu nke onye otu ha bụ Elder Okechi Ele nwụrụ anwụ nke obodo ụmụ ọnụngwa na Ntiga Oriebe na kansụl Obingwa nke steeti Abia bụ onye nwụrụ mgbe ọ gbachara afọ 68 nke maka usoro olili ya na Tuesday abalị 31 nke ọnwa 12 afọ 2024 n'elekere asatọ nke ụtụtụ. Ozi ya ga-ahapụ ụlọ ọbụozu GMP Mortuary Ogbo Hill Aba gawa n'obodo ya na ụmụ ọnụngwa na Ntiga Oriebe na kansụl Obingwa nke steeti Abia. N'elekere 9 nke ụtụtụ a ga-akwado ozi ya n'ihe n'ụlọ ya. N'elekere 10 nke ụtụtụ a ga-eli ozu ya bụ nke ndị ụlọ ụka ACCM Umobe Division ga-emere ya na Sunday abalị 5 nke ọnwa mbụ afọ 2025. A ga-agara ya ụka ịtụ mma n'ụlọ ụka ACCM Ntiga Oriebe Group. Ka Chineke nara mkpụrụ obi nwoke a bụ Elder Okechi Ele nwụrụ anwụ n'udo. Ejikwa ohere a na-agwa ndị otu Amisa United Association AUA Okpakiri ka ha hụ na ha ga-abịa olili ozu nke onye otu ha ma bịa n'ezi oge. Ndị tere aka n'ozi ya bụ Elder Caleb Onweyi onye President, Elder Innocent Alala onye odeakwụkwọ ukwu, Maazị Okezie Oji onye PRO nakwa Bishop CC Ugwuzo Anglican Diocese of Aba onye Grand Patron ha.
Are you a young Igbo entrepreneur? Charge up your business for 2025. Come and discover the secrets of building a successful business from successful Igbo business moguls who have built business empires over the years at the Okimba Expo 2025. Theme: Unlocking our economic potentials through investment, infrastructure, and innovation. Come and hear firsthand from speakers like Peter Obi, Cosmos Maduka, Frank Neji, Leo Stan Eke, Kanu Wanko, JJ Okocha, and so many more. Date: 7 to 8 January 2025. Time: 8 a.m. daily. Venue: Nobik International Center, 7 Up Road, Ogbo Hill, Aba, Abia State. Get your tickets now for 10,000 naira regular and virtual, 30,000 naira executive, and 50,000 naira VIP. Call or WhatsApp 0806 238 5155 or visit www.okimba.com for more information. Join us. Let's unlock possibilities and build the future of Alibo together. Okimba Expo 2025. Alibo bu Okimba.
Our village, our pride. Umobekwa anyị ji eme ọnụ. Umobekwa anyị ji eme ọnụ. Our village, our pride.
The Umuobiakwa community cordially invites the general public to her 2024 Obiakwa Day celebration and launching a 500 million appeal fund under the chairmanship of Ugom Diobuna Toskimi. Date 30th December 2024. Time 10 a.m. Chief host Okezie Victor Ibazo PhD. Special guest Senator Enyinaya Abaribe. Chief launcher Engineer Solomon Ohia. Signed Pastor S.I. Wachuku for Planning Committee.
Oh God, our help in ages past, our hope for you.
Ngwa High School Class of 1984 Old Boys Association invites you to their 40th year anniversary and reunion ceremony. Date Monday 30th of December 2024. Venue Whitehead Hotel, number 1 Omuwampo Road, opposite Winners Chapel, Osisioma, along Aba Port Harcourt Expressway, Abai Aba. Time is 11 a.m. Come celebrate with Ngwa High School Class of 1984 Old Boys Association as they hit 40 years. Signed, Minister Joseph Eke, Chairman Planning Committee, Christian Ekawu, BOT Chairman, Christian Ukoma Jumbo Esquire, General Secretary, and Ndubeze Josiah, Executive Chairman. Your esteemed presence will mean so much to us in this August celebration.
Magic 102.9
News. All news now. Who knows what's next, but we'll be there.
A very good morning to you. Welcome to the News Center on Magic 102.9 FM. Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Ogala says Nigeria has the capacity to build world standard ships. Nigerian Communications Commission dismisses claims of an imminent telecommunications tariff hike. On the foreign scene, mourning and grief hit South Korea as plane crash kills 179, with investigation into cause underway. These and more, plus business, entertainment, sports, and the weather update. Always remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom@magicfm.ng of our official WhatsApp line on 0907 677 1029. I am Jude Ochang, and this is the news at dawn. The Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala has reiterated that the Nigerian Navy has the local capacity to build ships that meet world standards. During a walking visit at the Naval Shipyard in Port Harcourt over the weekend to inspect ongoing projects, Admiral Ogala said the Navy has been into local shipbuilding and repairs for some time now. According to him, the Navy had built 3 standard warships and was currently constructing 2 civil defense boats at a dockyard in Lagos. He stated that the Navy was doing a lot in terms of shipbuilding and ship repairs, but the public was not aware of it due to a lack of awareness and publicity. He urged the shipyard and dockyard of the Navy to increase its publicity and awareness. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) says its operatives on Christmas Eve intercepted 2 boats loaded with 1,960 kilograms of Ghanaian loud, a strong strain of cannabis, at the Eleko Beach in Lekki area of Lagos. The operatives arrested 6 foreign nationals who had brought the consignments from Ghana during a midnight operation on Christmas Eve. A statement released on Sunday by the NDLEA spokesperson Femi Babafemi said the suspects include 2 Ghanaians, Godsway John, 38 years old, and Freedom Kelvin, 33 years old, and 4 Beninese, Chegun Hunsu, 23, Gadabo Yemetut, 47, Adang Sasa, 34, and Ayal Kavi, 21. According to him, the cannabis consignments had been smuggled into the country from Ghana via the waterways. The NDLEA, in a separate operation, arrested a 48-year-old businessman, Orizu Atta, at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, while attempting to board an Air France flight to Paris on Sunday, December 22. According to the agency's statement, Orizu was flagged during passenger clearance when he refused to undergo a body scan, citing medical reasons. Babafemi also disclosed that 2 suspects were arrested in separate operations for possession of compressed cannabis sativa. Economist Kelvin Emmanuel has criticized Nigeria's economic structure, describing it as unjust and heavily skewed in favor of Lagos. Speaking in an interview with newsmen on Sunday, he questioned the federal government's commitment to developing ports outside Lagos, citing the Akwa Ibom Deep Sea Port as an example. The economist emphasized the importance of decentralizing port operations and investing in infrastructure across the country to create a more balanced economy, calling for significant reforms in Nigeria's economic policies to address structural imbalances and foster equitable development in the country.
It is economic injustice, and Nigeria is structurally skewed to favor Lagos economy. And this is the basic truth. Why is the federal government not putting as much effort in making sure that they start building Akwa Ibom Deep Sea Port like they did for Lekki Deep Sea Port in Lekki Free Trade Zone? How can Lagos have 3 functioning seaports with a fourth one in the works, and every other place is languishing. How do you build an economy when everything is centered around Lagos?
And former Vice President Atiku Abubakar on Sunday condemned the recent military parade involving Seyi Tinubu, President Bola Tinubu's son. Atiku demanded a thorough investigation into the incident, which he described as a gross violation of military tradition. In a statement signed by his media aide Paul Ibe, Atiku called the event an aberration for any branch of the armed forces to organize a formal parade for a non-designated public figure. Atiku further questioned the legitimacy of the military-like outfit involved, stating that the so-called group, the Nigeria Kiletu Network, was not a recognized entity within the Nigerian armed forces. He emphasized the disturbing fact that the name cadet, associated with young, formally trained military personnel, was exploited by civilians who tarnished the esteemed traditions of the military. The former vice president also called for an urgent investigation by all relevant security agencies to address critical concerns. Atiku stressed that preserving the integrity of the Nigerian armed forces was paramount. Former Governor of Rivers State Peter Obi has commended Governor Similai Fubara for navigating through political challenges in the past 12 months and more since the crisis broke out in October 2023. Odili noted that Governor Fubara's struggles were not driven by personal interest, but were aimed at safeguarding the collective good of Rivers State, emphasizing that the fight was to ensure that the state cannot be reduced to anyone's personal property. Odili made these remarks during a special Christmas ballad he hosted by his family in honor of Governor Fubara's family at his residence in OGRA, Port Harcourt.
The battle that the governor has gone through from the 25th of October 2023 through the course of 12 months, a battle that he was fighting not for himself, not for his family, but in the interest of our dear state. It was an existential fight for the soul of our state, to reaffirm and reassert that the state can never be anybody's personal property. God does not stop halfway. What God begins, he concludes. Full marks, no minuses. And so we thank God for the signs of his presence in our state.
Meanwhile, Governor Sibi Fubara says he would emerge victorious in the political battle with the Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike. He thanked the former Rivers Governor Peter Odili for his support while assuring Rivers people of better governance in the coming year.
This family has adopted us as their own and also chosen to be at the front line of our struggle. In my very high limitation and my shortcoming, he has looked for a way to shun those shortcomings so that I can carry this. Good things don't come easy, and more especially when you have chosen to carry the burdens and to say no because you want the right thing to happen. So I've accepted it, and not just because I want to accept it. I get stronger in this cause every day when I look at the support I'm getting from the true Rivers people.
The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, destroyed seized products with a street value of over 120 billion naira between October and December 2024 during the period of renewed enforcement in the 6 geopolitical zones and the FCT. The Director General of NAFDAC, Professor Mojishola Adeyeye, also warned that persons who exploit Nigeria's trust by compromising the quality of essential goods like food and medicine would face consequences in the coming year. In a statement, the agency said officials of its investigation and the Enforcement Directorate, I&E, Pharmacovigilance Directorate and Post-Marketing Surveillance, PMS Directorate, are jointly on the field mopping up falsified medicines, fake wines and drinks, and unwholesome food products that could endanger the health of the people during the festive season. The products were confiscated over the period during visits of the agency to supermarkets in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Aba, Ibadan, Kaduna, and the Federal Capital Territory, among others, leading to the arrest of manufacturers and merchants of fake drugs and unwholesome foods. And the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has dismissed claims of a telecommunication tariff hike allegedly set to take effect in January 2025. The Commission described the report as false and unfounded, urging subscribers to disregard the misinformation. A senior NCC official speaking to newsmen on Sunday emphasized that the regulatory body operates under a transparent framework guided by the Nigeria Communications Act. According to the official, this framework requires stakeholder consultations and strict adherence to due process before any tariff adjustments are approved. The NCC also appealed to journalists and industry stakeholders to verify information before publication, stressing the importance of accurate reporting to avoid unnecessary public panic. It was indeed a moment of celebration on Saturday, December 28, 2024, as past students of Ungwa High School Aba, under the auspices of Ungwa High School Old Boys Association, NH-SOBA, gathered to celebrate the 70th year anniversary and the 2024 homecoming of its USA chapter joint convention. The event, which took place at the school compound, was scheduled to assess the level of growth of the institution over the years in terms of infrastructural development, teaching and learning, funding, among other areas. Speaking with Magic FM correspondent Carol Nadozie, the President General of the association, Right Reverend Christian Chodadigi Guzo, said it was imperative for old boys of the school from all walks of life to join hands and keep the school standing tall.
We want to establish a resource center in memory of the first principal, Reverend W.G. Pollard, a Briton. We want to build a resource center in his memory. Well, definitely things have changed. One, population is no longer what it was. In those days, we were 1,000 in my class, A, B, C, D, E, F streams, and that course across almost all the classes in our time. We're talking about 5,000 students. Yeah, and number two, government was in charge of the school, and so not much was done. Or the building, some of them dilapidated. That's our observation. But now, as we are coming for this ceremony, we have taken it all old boys, both those in government and those who are businessmen, to renovate the school. And you can see that this place wearing quite a beautiful look. And again, it's a joyful location to meet the government and old boys.
Some of the old boys of the school based at home and in the diaspora also expressed their willingness and desire to see that the school that has produced prominent men in the society, including the current governor of the state, Dr. Alex Oti, is well positioned among committee of schools.
We have achieved a lot. For one thing, we have helped the school so much. We have sent money here several. There was a time we sent 1.5 million to help in the borehole system that they have. There was a time they did the renovation of the dining hall. We sent another 1.5 million. We also, at some point, came and renovated 3 major buildings. Okay, the pledge we made is to make sure that we help the school to grow, to be known, to be more popular, to be more progressive. Pledges we made were in the area of helping the students with scholarships.
I'm glad to thank, before the whole old boys, the managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Chief Dr. Samuel PH, for including the carrying of these premise, including the Army Barracks, as part of the legacy projects that they've approved to honor me and the founding fathers of ND.
While speaking to newsmen, the proprietor of the school, Right Reverend Nathan Kano, thanked the association for their support. He said since assuming office, there has been tremendous improvement in the physical and learning structures of the school.
I've been proprietor of the school since 2012, when the then FSA government handed over the school to its former owners, which is the Anglican Church. To the glory of God, from then till now, it's really been like from night to day. The difference has been so clear. Courtesy of the grace of God, and of course, materially, the support and commitment of Ungwa High School Old Boys, and the little that the church, the diocese, has been able to do. So the difference has been so much. A lot, quite a lot has been achieved in development, in what the school produces, in the medical strength of the school, all around. And now, looking at the ambience of the school, you can imagine many universities across the world don't look as good as this, as you can tell.
Highlight of the occasion included music, award presentation, fulfillment of pledges, and cash donations. You're still listening to the news at dawn on Magic 102.9 FM. Next is a business update.
The Minister of State for Petroleum, Senator Heineken Lokbobri, has said that the full deregulation of the downstream industry, particularly prices, through the removal of fuel subsidies, prevented fuel scarcity during the festive season. Lokbobri said this when he made unannounced visits to various petrol stations in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. The minister noted that this was the second Christmas under President Bola Tinubu's administration that fuel was available during the festive season. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has identified operational inefficiencies and aging pipeline infrastructure as the main cause of the decline in oil revenue in the third quarter of 2024. As a result, the CBN questions the Nigerian National Petroleum Company's NNPC Limited prediction that the daily oil production will reach 2 million barrels per day. The Apex Bank revealed that the oil revenue fell by 24.72% to 1.30 trillion naira from 1.73 trillion naira in the second quarter of the year. The number likewise fell 75.39% short of the quarterly objective, primarily because of the numerous shutdowns brought on by the aging facilities and pipelines. China and Nigeria have renewed a 15 billion yuan, about $2 billion currency swap agreement aimed at enhancing trade and investment between the two nations. The arrangement is expected to bolster financial cooperation and promote the broader use of the yuan and naira in bilateral transactions, according to the People's Bank of China, as reported by Bloomberg and Chinese local media. The agreement is valid for 3 years and may be renewed upon mutual consent, the central bank said in a statement. The renewal of the currency swap deal is anticipated to deepen economic ties, facilitate cross-border trade, and encourage investment by reducing reliance on third-party currencies such as US dollar. Fitch Ratings has warned that Nigeria's effort to stabilize its economy could face significant challenges if it fails to meet its fiscal deficit reduction targets. The Global Credit Rating Agency noted that a larger than expected budget deficit in 2025 could lead to further naira depreciation, higher inflation, and increased borrowing costs, ultimately threatening the government's reform agenda. In its recent assessment, Fitch highlighted the Nigerian government's 2025 to 2027 medium-term expenditure framework, which projects a sharp narrowing of the budget deficit. However, Fitch questioned the framework's assumptions, including oil prices at $75 per barrel. The World Bank has said that inefficiencies in public spending are costing developing nations a significant portion of their investment, and Nigeria is among the developing nations of the world. The Global Bank disclosed this in its report titled "How Can Developing Countries Power Up Public Investment?" The report found that more than a third of public investment in emerging markets and developing economies is lost to inefficiencies, undermining potential economic growth and development. For Magic Business News, I am Ruth Orhams.
Now, news, sports, traffic, weather. You can depend on us. Means variety and breaking news when it happens.
102.9 FM.
You're welcome back now to the foreign scene, where all passengers and most of the crew on board the Jeju Air flight have died after the plane crash landed at an airport in South Korea on Sunday. A total of 179 of the 181 people on board the Boeing 737-800 were killed, with just 2 survivors, both cabin staff pulled from the burning wreckage. The plane landed at Muan International Airport in the country's south, skidding off the runway and crashing into a wall in a fiery explosion. Flight 2216 was returning from Bangkok, Thailand, with 6 crew and 175 passengers, many of them holiday makers. Distraught families gathered in the airport's arrival hall in tears as they waited for bodies to be identified. Some of those killed have only been identifiable by their fingerprints. The passengers included 173 South Koreans and 2 Thai nationals. They were aged between 3 and 78, although most were in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Footage of the crash, which happened shortly after 9 a.m. local time, showed the aircraft landing without wheels, overshooting the runway and crashing into the airport's perimeter wall before it exploded into flames. Meanwhile, the federal government yesterday expressed sympathy to the government and people of South Korea following the tragic crash of Jeju Flight 2216. In a statement issued by the spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja, Kimebi Ebienfa, the federal government conveyed its condolences to the bereaved families and expressed solidarity with South Korea during this difficult time. The federal government described the crash as a tragic loss and reaffirmed Nigeria's support for the South Korean people. And still on the foreign scene, Joe Biden and Donald Trump have led tributes to former U.S. President and Nobel Prize winner Jimmy Carter, who has died aged 100. Carter, who lived longer than any president in the history, died on Sunday afternoon at his home in Plains, Georgia. Biden described him as a man of principle, faith, and humility, while Trump said all Americans owe Carter a debt of gratitude. Carter rose from a peanut farmer to become president in 1977 before being forced out of the White House after just one 4-year term, where Ronald Reagan stormed to victory in the next election. After leaving the White House with low approval ratings, his reputation was restored through humanitarian work, which earned him the Nobel Peace Prize. May his soul rest in peace. In entertainment, Nigerian singer Blackface has poured out his emotions following Kenny Ogungbe's shocking revelation about the controversial song African Queen. The artist has long accused his former Plantation Boys group member Tubaba of denying him due credit and royalties for the 2004 hit song. This came after Kenny's music CEO, Kenny Ogungbe, shed light on the group's history on the Honest Bunch podcast. He revealed that Blackface was the first to release music among the trio, but stated that African Queen was registered under Tubaba's name without Blackface being credited. Let's listen to him.
Plantation Boys, I gave them a contract which they did not return. I wanted to sign them. I don't care. I just do my business and move on. So the first person to release a single was not Tubaba. It was Blackface. Many of you may not have heard the song. The song did not blow until when we dropped African Queen. When we dropped African Queen, I registered African Queen with BMI, Broadcast Media Incorporated of USA, and his name was not on it.
In response to the interview, Blackface took to X with a heartfelt message expressing his pain and frustration over years of alleged sabotage and injustice. He accused the music industry of undermining his career, sabotaging his opportunities, and tarnishing his reputation. Blackface detailed instances of being ostracized, losing performance opportunities, and facing challenges in the industry due to what he called a sabotage agenda. The artist also hinted at plans to revive the Plantation Boys legacy by recruiting new members and delivering fresh music to fans. In sport, Emmanuel Ogbole has expressed gratitude to the Super Eagles B team technical crew for giving him the opportunity to serve the country during the 2024 African Nations Championship qualifying fixture against the Black Galaxies of Ghana. Ogbole played a part in Nigeria's qualification for the competition. The Eagles defeated Ghana 3-1 on aggregate in the qualifiers. Ogbole said he learned a valuable lesson during his stay with the team. With a win, the team has now qualified for the CHAN tournament scheduled for February next year. Nigeria missed out of the last two editions of the competition.
Magic 102.9 weather.
Looking at the weather update for today, weatherman says daytime it will be mostly cloudy, temperature at 38 degrees Celsius, winds to blow westerly at 10 kilometers per hour, and the chance of rain daytime is at 6%. Tonight it will be partly cloudy, temperature will drop to 23 degrees Celsius, wind to blow southwesterly at 4 kilometers per hour, and the chance of rain tonight is at 9%. And with that weather update, we come to the end of this news bulletin. But before we go, let's take a look at some of the stories that made the headlines. We told you that the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, says Nigeria has the capacity to build world standard ships. And the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has dismissed claims of an imminent telecommunication tariff hike. On the foreign scene, we told you that there is mourning and grief in South Korea as a plane carrying passengers rammed into a fence and exploded. And tributes are pouring in for former U.S. President Jimmy Carter, who died at the age of 100. We brought you business, entertainment, sports, and the weather update. Always remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom@magicfm.ng or via official WhatsApp line on 0907 677 1029. I am Jude Ochang. Thank you for listening. Good morning.
Well, it sure looks like Hamilton is on Christmas break this side of the country.
Yeah, it is.
The midnight heat and all that.
Yes, the dryness has kind of reduced. I heard it somewhere along Asaba, heading to Lagos.
That's interesting, right? But before I let you off, OJ, come on, the NAFDAC said it destroyed seized products with a street value of over 120 billion naira between October and December this year.
Yeah.
On fake drugs, fake wines and drinks and all that. I'm kind of worried. Not quite long ago, the president of the society, Pharmaceutical Society in Nigeria, said 70% of drugs in Nigeria are fake. This it's not just new. It's what happens virtually every day. Once in a while, they shake the foundation and everybody goes to sleep. But is it a rising danger of fake and substandard products in Nigeria? It's really worrisome. I don't know what you think.
I mean, if you saw the videos that emanated from Ezuku Market, Cemetery Market, about a week or 2 weeks ago,
yeah, it's still trending.
Then you would understand what this is all about. That people have their lives in some people's hands. That's what it is.
Just anything for the money.
Anything for the body, and it's quite pity. It's heartbreaking because you fall ill. For instance, you go to the pharmacy or you go to hospital. They recommend drugs for you. You take these drugs. There is a brief respite, and then you fall ill again. You wonder what could be wrong.
You go into the pharmacy, you buy more trouble.
More trouble. That's what it is
for yourself. Because
so instead of getting better, you are even inflicting more harm on yourself. And that's also the case with the beverages that we see around. All of the beverages, most of them in the market today are fake. These guys sit somewhere, produce these things, make over 100 to 200% profit of at the expense of people's health. Build deckings everywhere. I mean, it's not. It's really, 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 I mean, heartbreaking. And like you said, NAFDAC did an operation. It's not like they do not know that these people exist. What they do is that they just come out, make some noise, they go back again. After a while, they come out again and but they know who these people are. Like in all of the stories that were published during that raid, I never saw where anybody was paraded till today. Who was arrested? Who have they been paraded? When are we taking them to court?
What happened? This case issue has been lingering for years. It's been repeatedly recurring issues, and we just shake the foundation and everybody go to sleep.
The truth is that there is compromise. You know, while these people are doing their jobs, I think there is always compromise. Maybe they get tips, things like that, and then
we're not sure of that. Let's not go into all that. But a whole lot need to be done. What a compromise! That's a thing for tomorrow, but we are far from achieving success in that.
We are far from achieving it, and that's why the mortality rate is on the increase. If you follow adverts on this station,
it's quite unfortunate.
Burial announcements upon burial announcements every time. You keep wondering, people are losing their lives.
Yeah. Some incidents can be avoided, and you are celebrating Christmas and preparing for the new year. Lounge with your friends and have a bottle or two, and you're consuming more problem. You don't even know the source. I'm more concerned about what goes into my mouth than what comes out. It's that bad.
You know, the annoying part is because I heard one of the NAFDAC operatives saying the other time that the ways we can identify some of these fake products is always cheaper, is always this and that. But sometimes it's not even the case, because these products could go for the exact price the originals go for. So how do you even know the difference? We're just at the mercy of these people. That's what it is.
No, at the mercy of God in God's hand. Well, thank you, OJ.
Thank you.
I'll see you in a few minutes.
Definitely.
Good morning. Stay right here, because there's more coming up next.
Are you worried and thinking of where to get good quality lighting fittings? Think no more. Frank White Lighting World is your show plug. Frank White Lighting World has in stock all kinds of electrical and electronic wall lamps, piping materials and wiring cables, chandeliers, POP lights, solar street lights, garden lamps, LED lamps, stage lights, etc. Frank White Lighting World is at 21 Asa Road by Hospital Road, Aba, Abia State. For calls or WhatsApp 0803 588 1211 or 0706 747 9179. Frank White Lighting World. Light up your world.
I've got victory in the name of the Lord.
Yes, sir. December
31 is that time of the year again when Christians are desirous and eager to cross over to the new year in victory. It is also that time when the Glorious Life Gospel Center, also known as Peculiar People Ministries International Incorporated, and Bishop Goddy Okafor become the vessel of honor with which they cruise and cross into victory in 2025. During their usual December 31 Victory Night Church program, this time there is a divine verdict that will delete all past failures and uncertainties, ensuring no carriage of evil attacks against God's own people into 2025. Mbano, God forbid. So prepare to attend December 31 Victory Night with Bishop Goddy Okafor ministering at Glorious Life Gospel Center, Ikorekpene Road by River Layout, Aba, on Tuesday, December 31, 2024 from 8 p.m. during which there will be miracles, signs and wonders. So cross over to divine victory and prosperity as you attend December 31 Victory Night with Bishop Goddy Okafor. December 31 Victory Night is going to be victory for all on every side through Christ our Lord.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away.
Fare thee well in loving memory of Chief Owu Yu Uko. Uko of Nkporo, we invite you to join us as we bid a final farewell to our beloved patriarch, Chief Owu Yu Uko, who passed away on July 2nd, 2024. The funeral ceremonies will take place on the following dates and locations. Evening of tributes and waykeeping. Date January 3rd, 2025. Time 6 p.m. Venue 3 Rabbi Ezeklus, Ndenkunkpuru, Ohafia Local Government Area, Abia State. Funeral service. Date January 4th, 2025. Time 10 a.m. Venue Nkporo Unity and Technology Center, Nkporo Comprehensive Secondary School, Nkporo Oswedha Road, Ndenkunkpuru, Ohafia Local Government Area of Abia State. Interment at Chief Owu Yu Uko's compound. Other funeral activities will happen at Nkporo Comprehensive Secondary School. Join us as we celebrate the life and legacy of Chief Owu Yu Uko. May his soul find eternal rest. Amen. Adieu, great OTC. RSVP, Engineer Oko Owu Uko.
Prayer Network presents Building Top Notchers 20 years anniversary. Tuesday, 7th to Friday, 10th January 2025. Venue Abia Poli Pavilion. Aba. Time morning session 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Evening session 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Ministry Reverend Dr. Mobai, Reverend Don Odunze, Bishop Humphrey
The
Rumaka,
family of
Apostle
late
David
Abraham
Onoha,
Okeke
Pastor George
Town
Izola,
cordially invites
Reverend
you
Dr.
to the burial ceremony.
Reverend PK Imaba, also ministering Reverend Ihe Chiluru, OBK, Reverend Praise Imo, and Pastor Richie Felix. Be part of this life-changing event. Signed, Reverend PK
Village Square na-ewetara unu ihe omume mkpụrụ ụbọchị abụọ akpọrọ Power Pro.
Burial announcement. The entire members
The family of late
Mweze's
Abraham
family
Okeke
of
Town
Umu
cordially
Mwezu
invite
in Nenu Autonomous Community, Obingwa Local Government Area of Abia State, announce the passing unto glory of their beloved mother, wife, daughter, grandmother, and great-grandmother, late Mrs. Patience Ezimmanweze, aged 95. Burial arrangement. Monday, 30th December 2024, Christian wake at her residence, Umugweze Village, Nenu Autonomous Community, Obingwa Local Government Area of Abia State. Tuesday, 31st December 2024, 10 a.m. church service by Assembly to God Church, 1 p.m. in sermon. May her gentle soul rest in peace. This announcement is signed by Deacon Oliver
The family
Jimon
of
Mweze, son for the family.
Ụmụ mgbere ugo etiti Ọhanze Village Square na-ewetara unu ihe omume mkpụrụ ụbọchị
The executive committee and entire members.
bụ nke isiokwu ya bụ Stop Them
The family
Before
of
They
late
Stop You. Kwụsị ha tutu ha kwụsị gị. Ihe omume a ga-amalite na Tọzdee abalị abụọ nke ọnwa mbụ afọ 2025 ruo na Fraịde abalị atọ nke ọnwa mbụ afọ 2025.
Sierra Hotels, Bart Nelson.
Etiti Ọhanze Village Square nke Tọzdee ga-amalite n'elekere 7 nke uhudachi tutu ruo oge akara aka, ebe nke Fraịde abalị atọ nke ọnwa mbụ ga-amalite n'elekere 7 nke
We are crossing over CPM.
Ndị ga-agbasa ozi Chukwu n'ihe omume a gụnyere Pastọ Ugonna
onye
ọbịa ga-ekwu okwu Chineke, Ebere Mark onye ga-agụ egwu, ebe onye na-ele ọbịa nke ihe omume a bụ Reverend Chibụzọ Michael onye a na-atụ olu Jehova. Etinyere aka n'ozi ya bụ Reverend Chibụzọ Michael olu Jehova.
In total submission to the will of God Almighty, we, the Nnanna Carlo family, in conjunction with Ikwo-Orude of Ebereba, Ohafia local government area of Abia State, announce the passing of our son, brother, uncle, father, and grandfather on July 23, 2024, after a brief illness. Evangelist Emmanuel Echeme Nnanna Carlo. He was aged 64 years. Program of funeral event: Thursday, 5th December 2024, service of song and commendation service 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the residence of Evangelist Echeme Nnanna Carlo, number 39/41 Umimo Road, Osisioma, Aba, Abia State. Thursday, 2nd January 2025, commendation service 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church, Amogdu, Ebreba, Abia State. Service of songs and tributes 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at the residence of Evangelist Echeme Nnanna Carlo, Uzoba, Amogudu Road, Amogudu, Ebreba, Abia State. Friday, 3rd January 2025. Service 10:30 to 12:30 p.m. at the residence of Evangelist Echeme Nnanna Carlo, Uzoba, Amogudu Road, Amogudu, Ebreba, Abia State. Interment 1:30 p.m. Refreshment follows thereafter. Sunday, 5th January 2025. Family Thanksgiving 9 a.m. at St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church, Amogudu, Ebreba, Abia State. Signed, Chief Carlo Nnanna Carlo, KJ, Chief Okomba Onoma, Ikwo-Orude, Nnanna Echeme Nnanna Carlo, son for the family.
Ehilogoro Ancient Kingdom in Isialangwa South Local Government Area, Abia State, heartily invites her sons and daughters, friends and well-wishers to their Ehilogoro Day Celebration 2024 under the chairmanship of Dr. Bestman Azubike Anyatonwu, CEO, Librasin Natural Medicine Industries Limited. Chief host, His Excellency Dr. Alex Chioma Oti, OFR, the Executive Governor of Abia State. Special guest of honor, Dr. Alex Alozie, Executive Director, United Bank for Africa. Date, Tuesday, 31st of December 2024. Time, noon. Venue, Umehim Primary School Field. It will be a time to celebrate our cultural heritage, reunite and encourage development in our land. Be there. Signed, Mr. John Wosu, Facilitator, Obioma Wobe, PhD, Organizing Secretary.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away.
The family of late Gregory Iharo Akweme Okonjezi of Umokwe Umwejike of Awapota and Awamama Oru East Local Government Area of Imo State cordially invite you to the burial ceremony of our mother, sister, grandmother, and mother-in-law, late Madam Benedict Nene Nwoke Njezi Onwerendidinwani, who died on the 21st of August 2024 at the age of 81. Burial arrangement Tuesday, 7th January 2025, 8 a.m. Wake at her husband's compound. Wednesday, 8th January 2025, 8 a.m. Body leaves Allied Hospital mortuary to our residence, Umejike Umokwe. 8 a.m. lying in state at her husband's compound. 10 a.m. funeral service by St. Basil Catholic Church, Umejike Umokwe. 1 p.m. interment at her husband's compound. Sunday, 12th January 2025, 10 a.m. out in Mass at St. Basil Catholic Church, Umejike. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Direction: while coming, stop at our Mama Junction. Ask of Dr. Agnes Wanma's compound, or ask of Ononoba Nwoke Njezi's family. Your attendance will be truly appreciated. This is signed by Kelechi Nwoke Njezi, CEO, Dr. Agnes Wanma Dental Tooth Powder Company, and Dr. Agnes Wanma Aluminium Company, son for the family.
I'll fly away.
Miracle, no dey tire Jesus. To mercy, no dey tire Jesus. He don't do one before, he still dey do one again. Child, miracle, no dey tire.
Favor Team Ministries International presents The End of My 40 Years of Suffering. Date 31st December 2024. Time 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Venue Owaya for Central Council Hall. Ministering Pastor Eze Gabriel and Pastor Ben. Come and witness the anointing of God Almighty.
The family of late Abraham Okeke Tom cordially invites you to the burial ceremony of their sister, aunt, mother, and grandmother, late Da Ezinne George Okeke. She died aged 74. Burial arrangement Monday, 30th December 2024, wake Tuesday, 31st December 2024. Body leaves mortuary to our hometown, Umunna, Irina Bo Autonomous Community, Amapife Village, Osisiomangwa Local Government Area, 10 a.m. line in state, and burial service at St. Mark's Anglican Church, Amapife Parish, Abangwa North Diocese. Sunday, 5th January 2025. Thanksgiving service at St. Mark's Anglican Church, Amapife Parish, Abangwa North Diocese, Abia State. May her gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Late Ezinne Da Georgina Okeke is survived by the following: Ngozi Onyenkwere, daughter; Obinna Okeke, son; Ijoma, daughter; Chidimma Chima Cletus, daughter; Chisom Okeke, son; Jachike Okeke, son; Onyekachi Okeke, son; Vivian Chemerie Okeke, daughter-in-law; Uzamaka Lilian Okeke, daughter-in-law; 14 grandchildren, and a host of other relations. This is signed by Engineer Obinna Okeke, son for the family. The Executive Committee and entire members of Duramara Village, Umuaro Autonomous Community, Nkwere, Local Government Area of Imo State, cordially invite all our sons and daughters, friends and well-wishers to the maiden edition of Duramara Day Festival. Date 1st January 2025. Time 12 noon. Venue Obi Duramara. Royal Father of the Day, His Royal Highness Eze Emmanuel Olibo, Aro1 of Umuaro. Special guest of honor, QS Mr. Chijioke Bethel Najoba, President Umuaro Progressive Union. Father of the Day, Chief Honorable Sir F.O. Ipa, KSC, Umuheruzo 1 of Umuaro. Mother of the Day, Lady Grace Ipa. This is signed by Pastor Christopher Ononuju, Chairman, Duramara Village. Mr. Onyekachi Olokameje, Secretary. Apostle Chidebere Ononuju, Chairman, Planning Committee.
Sierra Hotels, but Nelson Suites and Lounge Hotel stands out. From the cozy environment to the warmth of our staff, we have 24/7 electricity, standard rooms with functioning air conditioners and water heaters. The rooms are affordable. You get to enjoy sumptuous homemade local and continental dishes from our kitchen. At Nelson Suites and Lounge Hotel, you can enjoy the VIP lounge, free Wi-Fi, security is sure with 24/7 manned CCTV. For your relaxation, the swimming pool is available, and whenever you lodge at Nelson Suites and Lounge Hotel, you get to enjoy free breakfast. Call us today on 0707 856 0877 or 0814 881 9027. Nelson Suites and Lounge Hotel is located at number 2 Onyeka Close off Azuka Extension, Aba, Abia State. Nelson Suites and Lounge Hotel. Book us today.
Are you looking for where to buy genuine industrial and domestic sewing machine of all types? OT Multiventures Limited is the place. We'll sell monogramming machines, skirt and suit buttonhole machines, embroidering machines, leather and furniture machines, hemming and straight weaving machines, zigzag knitting machines, heat transfer machine, mannequins, cloth hangers, machine parts, general repairs and maintenance. Locate our head office at number 8384 Azikiwe Road, Aba. You can call us on 0803-343-6800. That is 0803-343-6800. Or you can call 0802-369-9579. Again, 0802 080-369-9579 or visit our branch office at number 126 Douglas Road, Owerri, Imo State. You can call them on 0816-607-6641. Again, 0816-607-6641. Or our annex office here in Aba at 201 Fox Road, Shop 35 opposite Echo Bank by Samek Junction, Aba. Call 0803-668-2567. OT Multiventures Limited, in God we trust. In conjunction with Eze in Council, the entire Abala indigents and executive members of Abala Development Union, Aba branch, felicitate with His Royal Highness Eze Chimeze Mukonne Ezuko III of Abala Autonomous Community for the Community Thanksgiving Day. We hereby invite all sons and daughters living in Aba to be present at the ceremony. Date 2nd January 2025. Venue Abala Community Primary School Field. Time 9 a.m. This is signed by His Royal Highness Eze Chimeze Mukonne Ezuko III of Abala Autonomous Community. Elder Nkwo Ekwenye, President, Abala Development Union, Aba Branch.
We are crossing over, CPM are crossing over. We are crossing over to 2025. We are crossing over. We are crossing over. Winners are crossing over to 2025. Crossover. Christian Pentecostal Mission International, Jesus Power Zone, Aba, Newetarunu, Abali Nkenti Meriri, Ishina for 2024, Bana for 2025. Again, Webere Nibono, Nkege Wotu Bochi, 1 day fasting camp meeting. Ebagan Emeyo Mumabuna, Christian Pentecostal Mission International, Jesus Power Zone, Aba, 14/18, Alolen, off 43B, Ngwa Road, Aba. Ubachage Emeyo Mumabuna, Tuesday, 31st December 2024. Ihe omume a ga-ebido ma ọkụ elekere anya asatọ nke ụtụtụ 8 a.m. ruo n'abalị mbụ nke ọnwa Jenụwarị 2025. Bịa ka imechi afọ ma bidokwa afọ gị na Chineke. Onye tinyere aka n'ọkwa bụ Reverend Ignatius O. Anoro 2025.
Omunwa boy were kindred in Obete, Umoha, Ibeme, Ancient Kingdom. Obingwa local government area invites you to a 3-day fasting and prayer. Date Sunday 29th December 2024 to Tuesday 31st December 2024. Family reunion and fundraising. Date Wednesday 1st January 2025. Time 12 noon. Venue Ama Apulo. Under the distinguished chairman of Comrade Chinedu Aliche. Special guest of honor, His Royal Highness Eze Israel Amechi Omepu the third of Ibeme Ancient Kingdom, His Royal Highness Eze Elder Chimeze Nwokenne Ezuku the third of Abala Ibeme Autonomous Community. Signed, Elder P.C. Nata, Kindred Chairman.
Jolly. New Tiger Tomato Stew Mix. Mix with water or add directly to your cooking for an authentic Nigerian taste. New Tiger Mayonnaise. Creamy and tasty. Available in sachets, 250 gram, 1 kilogram and 5 kilogram packs, including an exciting Choco Mayo variant. A delightful blend of mayonnaise and chocolate. Tiger Tomato Stew Mix and Tiger Mayonnaise, the taste you deserve.
When you wake up on the wrong side of your bed, you wake up with a bad mood.
Good morning, neighbor.
And a bad mood is very contagious. It can affect your car. And even other drivers on the road. Before you know it, when you sleep on the wrong mattress, you'd always wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Sleep good and start your day right with Vitafoam's range of great quality mattresses, pillows, and furniture. Visit www.vitafoamng.com or any of our authorized distributors nationwide. Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
Achọrọ m ka anyị mee emume ekeresimesi anyị n'ebe kasị elu. Achọrọ m ọkụ ekeresimesi na-emuke nke onye ọbụla ga-ahụ.
Chee echiche buru ibu.
Dịka gịnị?
Pankeki emere nke ọma na-etoru n'uko ụlọ ya na mkpụrụ osisi akwụkọtara ọnụ eji mmiri ara ehi picnic m hụrụ n'anya wee mee.
Maka naanị m, nke a bụ emume ekeresimesi n'ebe kasị elu.
Ebe kasị elu nke oge a gụnyere n'ọnọdụ na-enye anyị obi ụtọ maka na ekeresimesi dị elu bụ ekeresimesi agbara n'ebe ọ dị elu. Peak. Reach for your peak.
mgbochi na-arụpụtara nwa gị nchekwa zuru oke pụọ n'ọrịa ndị ahụ pụrụ igbu ụmụntakịrị ịkwarụ ma bibiekwa ọdịnihu nke nwatakịrị dị otu a. Ndị nne na nna, ndị nlekọta na ndị ọrụ ahụike nụrụ n'olu ụmụntakịrị ndị na-ekwu
chekwanụ anyị pụọ n'ọrịa ndị na-egbu ụmụntakịrị anya.
Hụ na ị ga-esonye n'ihe omume ọgwụ mgbochi ga-adị na steeti a ga-eji ọgwụ mgbochi BCG nke ha na-agba nwata ngwa ngwa amụrụ ya malite gaa n'ihu rutekwa na agba nke abụọ nke ọgwụ mgbochi akpata a na-agba nwata n'ime ọnwa 15 mbụ amụrụ ya. Ga-rute ogige nlekọta ahụike kacha dị gị nso gbaa nwa gị ọgwụ mgbochi ndị a si otu a chekwa ọgbọ nke na-abịa abịa. Ọgwụ mgbochi ndị a dị mma n'ahụ, ọ bụ n'efu n'ebe ọbụla a na-agba ụmụntakịrị ọgwụ mgbochi. Nwaanyị dị ime gaa debanye aha gị iji hụ na ọ bụ ndị ọrụ nlekọta ahụike maara nke ha riri ga-amụrụ gị nwa n'oge nlekọta ahụike. Kpọtụkwara oge nlekọta ahụike n'ime mkpụrụ ụbọchị 3 ijiri mụọ nwa gị, tinyekwara ị na-erute site n'oge ruo n'oge rute izu ụka 6 mbụ ijiri mụọ nwa gị maka ilekọta gị na nwa gị anya nke ọma. Ozi a si n'aka ụlọ ọrụ steeti a na-ahụ maka ahụike na njikọ aka Abia Immunization Impact Project na nkwado nke ọba ego ukwu mba ụwa bịara gị.
Bịa nso ka m jukene gị ihe. Kedu ihe na-egbochi gị mgbe ị na-eteta n'ụtụtụ ọbụla? Ọ bụ na ị maghị otu ụbọchị gị ga-esi wee je na ụbọchị na-aga? Gịnị na-eme ka obi gị na-agba ọsọ? Ọ bụ egwu na ị naghị eme nke ọma? Mgbe o ruru mgbede, ọ bụ oge ntakịrị ọzọ na-agụsị gị agụ ike. Ihe ọbụla ọ bụ, chetakwa na ọnwụnwa na nsogbu anaghị akọwa gị, kama otu isi wee bilie imeri ha iji kọọ na ihe ị kwenyere na ya. Otu ahụ ka ihe esi wee nwere onwe gị n'aka ihe na-egbochi gị. Nweta data na-enweghị oke ya na nkwado batrị ruru awa 6 iji mee ka ị nwee ijikọ na-enweghị nkwụsị na Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Gaa n'ụlọ ahịa Airtel dịrị gị nso maka ozi ndị ọzọ. Airtel, ihe kpatara iche echiche.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop and is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Stand up, Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand up pouch.
So much love.
If you buy market from your customer and you put small something on top for you, shebi na jara be that?
Yes now, na jara.
So come imagine say you buy one thing, then carry 8 give you. Wetin be that one?
Ah, that one na over jara now.
Bam! Hey, na over jara be that oh. Oya run go buy your new Airtel SIM. Come recharge, make you begin enjoy 8 times value plus 1,000 naira welcome bonus.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Dear sandwich.
Dear French fries.
Dear jollof fries.
Dear fried yam.
Dear coleslaw.
Thank you for inviting me to the table. With every bite, I promise to elevate you from good to memorable. Experience the taste of Bama mayonnaise. With Bama mayonnaise, settling for good is never an option. There's good, then there's Bama-liciously good.
Boats don't come, it don't come, boats don't come, it don't come. If you want ride, if you want cruise, make it no lose. From the streets to your doorstep, this one no be tempted. Download the app for your device. One last for Moto JJ. Boats don't come.
Bolt is the safe and easy way to move around your city with no issues. Download the app, select your destination, and we will arrive in minutes. You can use the code HelloAbba and get up to 3,000 naira off your first ride.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Krima.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
Kivo Krima.
And when you need to have the break time.
Kivo Krima.
It's not tea or margarita.
Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
Make we see wetin happen if you lose your voice and you never take Shalto lozenges.
Hello, na me, Mr. Wilson from the ministry. You still interested for that contract where you quote for?
Get your voice back when you need am the most. Make you take Shalto lozenges one time. Shalto lozenges get correct natural ingredients wey dey for 3 flavors: ginger mint, honey lemon and orange. E go help you fight sore throat naturally. Shalto lozenges dey safe and e dey work. Na Shalina Healthcare dey market am.
Teta n'ụra
taa bụ ụbọchị ọma iji malitekwa ịgba mbọ ọzọ. Akụrụ akụ na adịgboroja adịghị ya. Nweta ngọzi nke gị taa. Ezigbo mmanya mbụ eji ekpe ekpere kwuru ya.
Hear me now. I like the music. You got the best music. So what station is this?
Jake 102.9 ABBA.
Fading away like the stars of the morning, only remembered by what we have done, the life of the dead.
Magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants some rest of magic, magic, magic. Oh, I got the magic in me.
Set no substitute.
Well, it's still Magic 102.9 FM. We now bring you a paid commentary on the biography of late Elder N.G. Matthias Nwankwo Achumba Nwankpa, Day Matter, written by Mr. Ikechi Jeff Achumba for the family and read by Magic FM's Ben Mwatu.
Fading away like the stars of the morning, only remembered by what we have done. The life of the dead is in the memories of the living, according to Marcus Cicero. Here are the snipers of the life and times of our dearly beloved father, De Mata Denkwo. Papa was born on the 20th day of June 1938 into the polygamous family of late Pa Achumba Dede and his fifth wife, late Mrs. Esther Waima Achumba Ganga of Achumba kindred, Umajiriogu village, Eziama Igbengu Autonomous Community, Obingwa local government area. He was the sixth and last child of his mother. Among his siblings were Tata, Papa Mwago, Tete, Darcy, and Doche, all of blessed memory. Papa's death could be attributed to the end of a generation, as he was the last surviving child of his mother, Ganga Ijua. Papa attended AGM Primary School, Umuakatawam, from 1957 to 1961, where he obtained his first school leaving certificate with distinction. Due to the exigency of the time, Papa could not further his education, but he was very intelligent that he taught even the learned. Papa got married to his heartthrob, late Honorable Chief Mrs. Lillian Enyidia Achumba JP, Mama Lily, in the year 1967. The marriage was blessed with 10 children, of which 7 are alive today to bid him farewell. He had a very remarkable family life, as Papa's marriage to Mama could be said to have been made in heaven. Their marital bliss, however, lasted till the early hours of Tuesday, the 15th day of November 2022, when Mama passed on. To us, our parents had a very cordial marriage worthy of emulation, as they unconditionally fell in love, grew in love, continued in love against all odds till death made them part ways. Papa ventured into economic activities that helped him navigate the boat of life successfully against all odds. After his Standard 4, having acquired his first school leaving certificate, Papa proceeded to Ochi Printing Press, number 9 Pound Road, Aba, for printing apprenticeship. Papa completed his terms of apprenticeship for the period of 3 years in Ochi Printing Press and was awarded a certificate and testimonial on the 4th of June 1964. As a certified printer, Papa worked with Splendor Printing Press Aba, Anam Printing Press, Jubilee Road Aba, and Maranatha Press, New Umuahia Road Aba. After his stint in the printing sector, Papa joined Aba Textile Mills PLC on the 6th of November 1974. He was employed as a weaving learner and rose through the ranks. On 1st August 1987, Papa was awarded a 10-year certificate of long service by Abatex. In like manner, on the 31st of December 1999, he was also awarded a certificate of 25 years of long service. On the 18th of February 2000, Papa meritoriously resigned his services from Abatex as an assistant weaving supervisor. After his resignation from Abatex, De Mata, being a very active, industrious person, decided to join Nifex Umibe Ohanze, where he served as a security officer minister for some years until his family persuaded him to resign finally from active work life. This he reluctantly obliged in the year 2009. Thereafter, he actively became a subsistence farmer till the 1st of May 2024. Dey Mata's father, Dey, was a renowned traditional medicine practitioner, while his wives were allowed to go to church. Hence, Papa was dedicated at the SDA Church and got baptized by late Pastor C. Onwere on 17th December 1960. Papa, as a youth, became a member of Junior Missionary Volunteers, JMV. He passed the Bible Doctrines and Denominational History examination conducted on 15th October 1967 under the MV Department of the Biafran Mission of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Thereafter, he enrolled through all the classes until he became a master guide. As an active youth member, he participated in several campores and attended several youth congresses, which included but not limited to West African Youth Congress in 1963, East Nigeria Conference Youth Congress IHE 2002, East Nigeria Congress Ndiakata 2005, East Nigerian Union Youth Congress Enugu 2006, amongst others. In other words, Papa was involved in all departments of the church. He was a certified lay evangelist as he was issued a certificate to this effect on the 7th of December 1980. Papa served many years as Eziama Ingbenwo church clerk. He served as a deacon and was ordained an elder in 1972. He eventually became the first elder of Eziama Church in 1975. Papa and other active members of Eziama Church saw to its growth to attaining the district status. He always prompted us to donate generously towards the upliftment of the church, a virtue we have showcased severally. In all, Papa was an ardent worshipper of the Most High God. It is our earnest desire that his works on earth we earn him eternity in the right hand of God. Amen. Dey Mata was actively involved in the Umajirogu family meeting. He was also involved in the unity and peaceful coexistence of the villages that make up the Eziama Ingbenwo Autonomous Community. He never failed to answer when duties or assignments were delegated to him. Thus, he was nominated as the Umajirogu village head on the 7th of August 2007. With this nomination, he became a member of the Agalaba Council of Village Heads and was also an active executive member of Abia Council of Village Heads, Obingwa chapter, from 30th December 2013 till death came knocking. Papa was a member of the Nigerian Red Cross Society, which he passed the first practical test and was issued practical first aid certificates on 6th of June 1984. Dey Mata, at his youthful age, was a sensational footballer. His sensational and exceptional football moves in the field of play endeared him to his numerous fans who nicknamed him Honey Mat. Those who knew Dey Mata could attest to the fact that he was a very active man until the events of the year 2022 took place and changed the narrative. What has brought us together today is the aftermath of the death of his beloved wife on the 15th of November 2022, the loss of his elder sister Darcy on the 7th of December 2022, and the death of his closest niece Daglo in January 2023. As an octogenarian, these deaths gave some deadly blows into his already fragile heart. All efforts to enable him see light at the end of the tunnel fell on deaf ears. This seriously affected his health, and every effort made to resuscitate him became an exercise in futility. Dey Mata was a man of the people, peace-loving, intelligent, and a devoted family man. He loved us unconditionally, and we had cherished and memorable moments with him, which we will always remember him with as long as life endures. At this juncture, we can only wish him goodbye. Adieu, Dey Mata, Laludo, Denkwo, Honey Mat. We bid you farewell, Papa. Gijegi Nkoma. May your loving soul find rest in the bosom of the Almighty. He is survived by children, Mrs. Oluchi Augustina Ezama, Mr. Ikechi Jeff Achumba, Mrs. Uchechi R. Nwaboso, Mr. Achumba Matthias Chemela, Mrs. Chidima Lauren Eyinia, Mr. Chinyere Justice Achumba, Mr. Chinonso Vincent Achumba, 20 grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren, 2 sons-in-laws, 4 daughters-in-laws, and a host of other relatives too numerous to mention.
That was a paid commentary on the biography of late Elder NG Matthias Nwankwo Achumba Nwankpa, Day Matter, written by Mr. Ikechi Jeff Achumba for the family and read by Magic FM's Ben Watu.
Magic 102.9.
Hope you're lapping it up. If you want to hug your radio, it's okay. Listen to the sound. Feel the sound. What the heck? Smell the sound. It's not bad. The new
Magic 102.9.
Feel the heat. Get the best of sport news and analysis in football, tennis, Formula 1, basketball, cycling, boxing, and lots more on Sport Breakfast. Join the Sports Tag team Mondays through Fridays at 7:30 a.m. Sport Breakfast. It's your one-stop sports show.
It's an amazing morning right here in the city of Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. Good morning to you. Welcome to Sport Breakfast on Marj 22.9 FM. Today, Monday, the 30th of December, 2024. And we can say sincere apologies again for starting way behind schedule. I hope you do understand with us. Anyways, talking sport on the show, so much to talk about. I mean, we did see so many actions yesterday evening from the English Premier League. We also did see actions in the Nigerian Premier Football League across various centers. Yeah, and well, we'll also have some games today lined up for us. But before we delve into all of that and more, let's quickly bring you to talk other sports. And we're gearing to the first Grand Slam of the year 2025, and that should be the Australian Open. Meanwhile, one man with his new job is beginning to get recommendations already. And Novak Djokovic has credited Andy Murray for bringing a fresh look to his game as he prepares for his first tournament since naming his longtime rival as his new coach. Djokovic, the men's record 24-time major winner, will begin his 2025 season at the Brisbane International against Australian Rinky Hajikita next week. But the Serb will be without Britain's three-time Grand Slam champion Murray, who retired from tennis in August in Brisbane before they unite prior to the Australian Open, which starts on the 12th of January. Well, he has a unique perspective on my game. As one of the greatest rivals I've had, he knows the pros and cons of my game. He played until recently on the tour, so he knows all the other best players currently in the world, the youngsters and the weakness and the strength in their game. I look forward to it, I really do. I think he's bringing a fresh look to my game and I will be able to benefit from that, no doubt, on the court. But also the champion mentality he has, I'm sure we will match very well. Well, Djokovic did announce last month, November, that he will work with Andy Murray until the conclusion of the Australian Open before making a decision on any longer-term partnership. The Olympic gold medalist will aim to win his 100th ATP singles title in Brisbane before chasing a record-extending 11th Australian Open and, of course, a record-extending 25th Grand Slam title as well. And victory at the Melbourne Park next month will see Djokovic, currently level with Margaret Court on 24 Grand Slams, achieve the outright record for the most Grand Slam titles, and I think that is what he will be aiming at. Well, of course, it's still Sport Breakfast right here on Magic 102.9 FM, and yes, this is proudly sponsored by Hollandia. Let's really take a message from our sponsors this morning. When we get back, we'll be talking other things on the show.
Hollandia Dairy products contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to help you stay ahead. Now available in a new look. Hollandia, Stay ahead with Dairy Power.
Well, certainly message from our sponsor Hollandia. And yes, we're still talking sports this morning and still talking tennis, where Nick Kyrgios says high-profile doping cases involving Grand Slam winner Jannik Sinner and Iga Swiatek are disgusting for tennis. While Italian men's world number one Sinner still faces a threat of a possible suspension after he twice tested positive for an anabolic steroid in March. A 23-year-old Swiatek served a 1-month suspension after testing positive for a banned heart medication in August, when the pole was women's world number one. Kyrgios is preparing to make his return to competitive action at the Brisbane International following the 18-month injury and forced absence since contesting in Stuttgart Open in June of last year. In that time, the sport's leading players in both men and women's tennis have become involved in controversy over respective failed tests. While the International Tennis Integrity Agency, the ITIA, gets Sinner of wrongdoing after he twice tested positive for cluster ball, but the case taken to the Court of Arbitration for Sport CAS after the World Anti-Doping Agency WADA launched another appeal. Swiatek did accept a 1-month ban, which ended on the 4th of this month after the ITIA accepted her positive test. It was caused by contamination of regulated non-prescription medication melatonin. But the treatment of those players has led to accusation of double standards, with 2-time Grand Slam champion Simona Halep saying there were completely different approaches to those cases compared to her own. And I quite agree with Simona on this one. She will be returning to tennis next year, next year, Simona Halep. But then her case was, I mean, it wasn't taken with kid gloves. She was struck, really by ITIA and of course WADA as well. And she says, listen, what they did is what I did. I don't understand why they're actually getting a pat on the back while I was actually giving a Hamas rock. Well, away from that quickly this morning, let's talk basketball. We did see games upon us this morning and of course yesterday at the weekend. Welcome to the Basketball Corner. Well, welcome. Let's talk the NBA this morning. In the earliest of yesterday morning, we did see the Charlotte Hornets lose to the OKC 94-106. The Washington Wizards did lose to the New York Knicks 132-136. Chicago Bulls were winners against the Milwaukee Bucks 116-111 points. The Golden State Warriors beating the Phoenix Suns 109-105. Denver Nuggets, well, it was always going to be an interesting game against the Detroit Pistons, but they were able to come good against the Detroit Pistons, winning 134-121. Utah Jazz lost to the 76ers 111-114. The Portland Trail Blazers blazed their way against the Dallas Mavericks 126-122 points. The Los Angeles Lakers team did beat Sacramento Kings 132-122, and of course Orlando Magic did beat Brooklyn Nets 102-101. Well, the Los Angeles Lakers team getting that good win against the Kings, Sacramento Kings. What a performance really it was from the LA team. Meanwhile, in the earliest of this morning, the Boston Celtics beating Indiana Pacers, or losing to Indiana Pacers, I beg your pardon, 114-123. Toronto Raptors also lost to Atlanta Hawks 107-136 points. Houston Rockets losing to Miami Heat. Well, they're bringing the Heat these days, the Miami Heat. But they did beat Houston Rockets 104-100 points. And the OKC beating the Memphis Grizzlies 130-106 points. The Minnesota Timberwolves beat San Antonio Spurs 112-110 points. This is a result of games recorded in the earliest of this morning. And as far as the NBA is concerned, well, gradually, we're beginning to see shape and form of different teams. And I tell you, not too long from now, we'll probably begin to count or maybe seal the men from the boys. And of course, it's still Sport Breakfast right here, Magic 102.9 FM. Let's really take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking football on the show.
Magic Radio. This is Magic.
Yeah, welcome back. Still Sport Breakfast right here on Magic 102.9 FM. And talking football on the show this morning. Well, on the weekend, we did see the Jollof Derby again, the one involving Super Eagles B team and the Black Galaxies of Ghana. And what a performance put up by the home base Super Eagles, the Super Eagles B team, qualifying for the Chan tournament proper. I mean, 2 goals from Remo Stars player. I mean, they did look like they were the bulk of the team, the strength of the team, the fulcrum of the team. And they really indeed come good. Well, I mean, I was here on Thursday and Friday shouting about Isaac Xavier, the diminutive young Antelope Enugu Rangers player, and he was on hand to score a beauty of a goal against the Black Galaxies. Pushed on to that miscommunication involving the Ghana keeper and his player, who was able to round the keeper before slotting home for the Chan Eagles. What a performance, if you ask me. But then the coach of the Ghana's Black Galaxies, Didi Dramani, has admitted that Nigeria's home base Eagles were the better side. Well, indeed we were. I mean, let's flaunt ourselves for a moment. Nigeria prevailed over both legs to qualify for the 2024 Championship of African Nation Chan. It further explained that the home base Eagles were able to kill off the game in the first half. 3-0. I mean, they were just high pressing, leaving no space really for the Ghanaians to push. And they were determined. I mean, it was like they spoke to themselves and said, listen, we have to just get the job done. And Julian Doka was very magnificent in the heart of defense for the Super Eagles B team. Anyo Zemenam, the Imba goaltender, was also very impressive, if you ask me. My opinion for the Super Eagles B team, he was very crucial. I mean, he made about 3 saves that are counted in that game. 3 solid, not be anyhow, 3 solid saves for the Super Eagles B team. And Xavier Isaac, I mean, he was a beauty to watch. Indeed, he was. We did see Ismail Sadiq, the right back for Remo Stars, slot home for the Super Eagles B team. It was a comprehensive performance, if you ask me. I don't want to pick out just individuals. I would just say the team had a fine day against the Black Galaxies. A 3-1 scoreline for the Super Eagles B team, ousting their Ghanaian counterpart, the Black Galaxies. And over the weekend, we saw some actions in the Nigerian Premier Football League Match Day 19. It continues today, though. But then, Rangers International secured a crucial 1-0 away in Mina over Niger Tornadoes. On Match Day 19 MPFL encounter, the reigning champions, who lost at home to Shooting Stars in their last league game, shocked the Kuala boys and returned to winning ways right there against Niger Tornadoes. Well, former Tornadoes player himself, Bashir Usman, scored the only goal on his return to his former hunting ground in the 33rd minute to give the Flying Antelopes the victory. More like his first goal for Enugu Rangers since making the switch from Niger Tornadoes to Enugu Rangers. Yes, I think this is his first goal, if you ask me. Bashir Usman. That's why playing without their fans, Ikorodu City returned to winning ways by beating Sunshine Stars 2-1 in a thrilling Southwest derby at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena right there in Lagos. El Academy Warriors and Katsina United recorded identical 1-0 victory against Kano Pillars and Nasarawa United. But the El Academy Warriors in Maiduguri, they did beat Kano Pillars Saima Sugida by a lone goal, while Katsina United at the Muhammad Diko Stadium beat Nasarawa United by a lone goal in Ibadan. Shooting Stars continued their impeccable form by beating Kwara United 1-0, while Remo Stars compounded the woes of Aqua United, winning them by 2-1. Who is it going to be for Aqua United? Kennedy Boboye or Monday Odige? Big question. Relegation-bound Lobby Stars, the Yes Father boys, drew at home to Harlem Football Club, while Abia Warriors picked an away-winning Yenegua against their former coach in Isalad and Bosso. But Bayelsa United, I don't know really. Well, let's really run through the results of games comprehensively now. Well, Remo Stars beat Aqua United 2-1. 3SC beat Kwara United by a lone goal. El Academy Warriors beating Kano Pillars by a lone goal. Niger Tornadoes lost to Rangers by a lone goal. Lobby Stars goalless against Heartland Football Club. Castina United beating Nasarawa United by a lone goal. Ikorodu City in the Southwest Derby beat Sunshine Stars of Akure by 2-1. And of course, Bayelsa United right at the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenogua lost to Abia Warriors by a lone goal. But we'll have Rivers United up against Plateau United at the Adoke Mesamaka Stadium today by 4 p.m. And tomorrow, for the final day in the year 2024, Eyimba will be at home against Brendel Insurance by 4 p.m. as well. And we've been told that the NNL is set to resume in a couple of days from now, the most important league in Nigeria. After allowing clubs to observe the Yuletide holidays, the Nigerian National League, the NNL, has announced that the 2024-2025 season will resume from break on Saturday, the 4th of January. But the Paramount League in Nigeria, which kicked off on the 30th of November in Abakaliki, Ebonyi State, went on Christmas and New Year break after 3 weeks of action. Abia Comets lead the park in the Conference A, while debutant Akun Khalifa Football Club of Owerri recorded 3 wins in 3 games played so far, stay top of Conference B. In Conference C, Wiki Tourists of Bauchi are in front with 7 points, as Bashira Football Club of Lafia Nasarawa are in front of others in Conference D. Chairman of the NNL, talking about George Alao, but it's at the weekend that it was all set for resumption on the 4th of January. Action will resume in the Nigerian National League, the most important league, the NNL. Meanwhile, we did see some games at the weekend, especially in England. Action did return yesterday, right there in England. And some interesting results, if you ask me. Well, what I'm very particularly happy about is Manchester City. I mean, yes, I don't want them to win the league, but come on. I'm going to allow Pep Guardiola breathe now. Just hold on for neck. The guy just let the poor breathe. Let Pep Guardiola breathe. But he was able to breathe against Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. A 2-0 win. It felt like New Year for Pep Guardiola. You could see him greeting everybody. I really feel for Pep. Indeed I do. But 2-0 win, and Erling Braut Haaland on hand yesterday, scoring the second goal for Manchester City. But Crystal Palace at the Selhurst Park did beat Southampton by 2-1. Well, Everton lost gradually. Nottingham Forest are crawling themselves into fantastic position. I mean, they look like the chasing pack now for Liverpool, and I'm like, Nottingham Forest, like, no disrespect, but Nottingham Forest, I hope you understand the Anyways, Nottingham Forest did win against Everton at the Goodison Park by 2-0. And maybe, just maybe, they're saying, Sam, stop disrespecting us already. The truth is, no one would have thought that we will be going into the last day of December with Nottingham Forest sitting comfortably in second position. Okay, maybe not comfortably, but man, I mean, they sit there as we speak this morning. So it's Liverpool number 1, Nottingham Forest number 2, and just it's troubling, no. Let me just say my mind. But Arsenal play today, so maybe that's going to give us but not time for rest. Anyways, to other results. Fulham and Bournemouth at the Craven Cottage ended 2-2. And this Tottenham team, you know when they say to Fiakwa, that's this Tottenham team. You don't bank on them. They will just cut your copy. Don't bother yourself. Tottenham 2-2 against Wolves at the Tottenham Stadium. And West Ham were beaten, pummeled by Liverpool. Liverpool are ravaging. They're just in a world of their own. I mean, they don't send anybody. They know they see anybody. A 5-0 win at the London Stadium against West Ham, the Hammers. And we did see Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, Mohamed Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and of course Diego Jota, all on the score sheet for Liverpool. Indeed, they are not walking alone. Well, I mean, if you look at the table, they're about 8 points clear of Nottingham Forest with 1 game less. But then Arsenal have got a game to play today, and they're about 9 points. Yes, 9 points ahead of Arsenal. And if Arsenal should win today, then it's going to be about 6 points or so. So, I mean, with even 1 game less than Arsenal. So you see how pretty clear they are, top of the log. They were going into the new year top of the Premier League. I mean, top of the Premier League. But then, a 5-0 spanking for West Ham yesterday, away from home. Well, quickly, we also did see some games yesterday. Udinese and Torino, 2-2 it ended. Napoli at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, beating Venezia by a lone goal. We did see Juventus right at the Allianz Arena. But 2-2 it ended against Fiorentina. This Juventus team are also not one you can predict, really, because you do not know the Juventus team that would turn up. But 2-2 against Fiorentina. And yes, Milan, 1-1 it ended right there at the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium, San Siro, against AS Roma. I mean, Roma could easily have won that game. I don't know if you saw the game, but it did look like it. And on Friday, we did talk about it on Saturday, so let's leave that. So yesterday on Saturday, did I say yesterday? On Saturday rather, Empoli did lose to Genoa 1-2. Parma did beat Monza by 2-1. Cagliari lost to Inter Milan by 3-0. Lazio and Atlanta 1-1 it ended. Well, we did see Fisayo Dele Bashiru score for Lazio, and what an assist, what a performance from Ademola Lookman right there at the Stadio Olimpico. So 1-1 that game ended. Well, Ademola didn't score, but he assisted the goal. So 1-1 it ended. I think he was named the best player, the MVP. Yes, he was named the MVP. So yes, today we'll have some games. It's going to be Aston Villa up against Brighton. We will see Ipswich Town up against Chelsea, and Manchester United will be in action against Newcastle. But you already told me that he would rather play Newcastle away, win or draw, and I'm like, I think it's that bad really for Manchester United. But today, Como will take on Lecce, and of course Bologna will be up against Verona. Anyways, that's the size of the package this morning. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of it. God willing, 6 p.m. will make a return here on the frequency 102.9. Have yourself a blessed Monday morning. And I DJ returns with the rest of the Magic Morning Show. Good morning to you. Samuel Okoro is my name. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. I wish you the very best.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
This season, turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Our food, our health, our tomato paste.
Hey, Oko mere. Ndị anyị bụ ahụike anyị, ya na tomato anyị. Erisco na Rijiko. Ọ kacha mma dị na tomato na-ewepụta nnukwu ụtọ dị egwu na nri anyị n'obodo Naija. Na-emekwa ka onye ọbụla na-egori. Ewo, ọ maka dịkwa ka chi si kee ya, ma nwee ezigbo ụtọ. Erisco na Rijiko tomato paste. Ụtọ anyị niile n'obodo anyị bụ Naija.
Rijiko tomato paste, taste of Naija.
Enyi m, ị chọrọ ihe oriri na-atọ tọtọrịtọ nke ga-eme ka iwe gị na-ekwu oyoyo? Ngwa bịa dọbiri ihe oriri Kingsway Pastry Roll. Ezigbo ihe ntanta na-eme obi yoriyori oge ọbụla ị tara ya. Ị chọrọ ihe dị mma ị ga-ata n'ebe mmụta n'ebe ị na-achịkwaba ndị ọrụ gị maọbụ oge gị na ndị ọkwa aka gị nọ. Kingsway Pastry Roll ga-enye gị ihe ị chọrọ oge ọbụla ị na-ata ya. Ọ bụrụ sọsọ maka na ọ na-agụ gị o, taa ya maka obi aṅụrị ị ga-enweta na ya. Ana m ha agwa gị ya ka irifụta uru ego gị o. Taa Kingsway Pastry Roll ka steez gị kwụrụ chicken. Taa Kingsway Pastry Roll ka ị nwee ike isonye ụgbọ ndị ọma Kingsway. Ịmakwa ọ bụ ihe oriri ndị US Seafoods Nigeria Limited na-emepụta. Ọ dị n'ụlọ ahịa ọbụla nọ gị nso. Gaa zụta nke gị taa ka ihe ọma jezuo gị ọnụ.
Achọrọ m ka anyị mee emume ekeresimesi anyị n'ebe kasị elu. Achọrọ m ọkụ ekeresimesi na-emuke emuke nke onye ọbụla ga-ahụ.
Chee echiche buru ibu.
Dịka gịnị?
Pankeki emere nke ọma na-etoru n'uko ụlọ ya na mkpụrụ osisi akwụkọtara ọnụ eji mmiri ara ehi piknik m hụrụ n'anya wee mee.
Maka naanị m, nke a bụ emume ekeresimesi n'ebe kasị elu.
Ebe kasị elu nke oge a gụnyere n'ọnọdụ na-enye anyị obi ụtọ maka na ekeresimesi dị elu bụ ekeresimesi agbara n'ebe ọ dị elu.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Boats don't come, it don't come, boats don't come, it don't come. If you want ride, if you want cruise, make it no lose. From the streets to your doorstep, this one no be tempted. Download the app for your device. One last for Moto JJ. Boats don't come.
Boats, now the safe and easy way to move around your city with no wahala. Download them for your phone, put where you want go, and we go arrive sharp sharp. You fit use the code HELLOABA and we go come out up to 3,000 naira for your first boat ride.
Dear sandwich.
Dear French fries.
Dear jollof fries.
Dear fried yam.
Dear coleslaw.
Thank you for inviting me to the table. With every bite, I promise to elevate you from good to memorable. Experience the taste of Bama mayonnaise. With Bama mayonnaise, settling for good is never an option. There's good, then there's Bama-liciously good.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stir. Dishes come alive with so much taste. Not about Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
So much in love.
Nso ka m jukene gị ihe kedu ihe na-egbochi gị mgbe ị na-eteta n'ụtụtụ ọbụla ọ bụ na ịmaghị otu ụbọchị gị ga-esi wee je na ụbọchị na-aga gịnị na-eme ka obi gị na-agba ọsọ ọ bụ egwu na ị naghị eme nke ọma mgbe o ruru mgbede ọ bụ oge ntakịrị ọzọ na-agụsị gị agụ ike ihe ọbụla ọ bụ chetakwa na ọnwụnwa na nsogbu anaghị akọwa gị kama otu isi wee bilie imeri ha iji kọọ na ihe kwenyere na ya otu ahụ ka ihe esi wee nwere onwe gị n'aka ihe na-egbochi gị nweta data na-enweghị oke ya na nkwado batrị ruru awa 6 iji mee ka ị nwee ijikọ na-enweghị nkwụsị na Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect gaa n'ụlọ ahịa Airtel dịrị gị nso maka ozi ndị ọzọ. Airtel, ihe kpatara iche echiche.
Hey, my people, now the turn of the Johnson's family go tutorials.
I'm taking all limits.
Now me be the number one my left for this world. I turn challenges into opportunities. Now me go be the next Miss World.
Biovit Vitamin B Complex na the correct tonic for the family. It gets vitamin B1, B2 and B6 wey go help pikin grow well well. And e dey help women wey get belle to dey strong kakaraka. Give your family Biovit Vitamin B Complex make dem for dey strong and happy all the time.
Biovit Vitamin B Complex na to make family dey kampe na daily need industries dey do am. If after 3 days e no better, go see your doctor.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Krima.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
Kivo Krima.
Or when you need to have the break time.
Kivo Krima.
If not tea or margarita.
Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
My son, help me check this phone. I don't know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Ah, mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking o. So, if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your Airtel line, run kitikiti go any Airtel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Auntie, you are enjoying only you. Peppered rice, amala, nkwobi, masa, cake, and now ice cream. I hope you have Jesty Fizz on you.
Jesty Fizz? I never leave home without it.
That's right, Gestifees, the new natural effervescent powder for an instant refreshing relief from heartburn and stomach indigestion. Just add Gestifees into cup of water, drink, and you're good to go. Gestifees, your relief on the go. Gestifees is from the House of Gestede. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Made and marketed by Ranbaxy Nigeria Limited, a Sun Pharma company.
If you wake up for the side wey no follow for your bed, your mood go just spoil.
Neighbor, good morning, no.
And if your mood don spoil, everything fit follow spoil. E fit affect your motor. Ooh, other drivers wey dey road sef. Before you sabi wetin dey happen. If na on top mattress wey no correct you sleep, when you wake, your mood go just spoil. Sleep better, make you start your day well with Vitafoam for ogbonge furniture, mattress and pillows dem. Make una visit our comfort centers and our confirmed distributors wey dey all over Nigeria. Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
Magic 102.9. Hope you're lapping it up. If you want to hug your radio, that's okay. Listen to the sound. Feel the sound. What the heck? Smell the sound. That's not bad. The new Magic 102.9.
My name is Clinton Drunk, and I am here with Ike the G. I don't know why they say Ike the G, because G in Igbo is yam. That means Ike the G and stew and plantain.
Ike the G in the building. 102.9. Good morning.
Well, yeah, time to really brace up. Hey, Sam, how's it with you and everybody else?
Oh, very well. I
counting down to a brand new year.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, super excited.
Ready.
Yeah.
What are your expectations and your assessment at Fest in 2024?
It's going to be quite difficult, but assessment 2024. I mean, we just lived every day as it came.
Mm-hmm.
I probably want to do that better next year.
Well, we always have this prayer and believe. Yeah. The belief system says, keep hope alive.
Yeah, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. But you also want to expand on new frontiers. I mean, so many things, because where the country is going, man. I mean, you just have to look at other things, maybe venture into some other things, and maybe, just maybe, but 2024 did teach us a lot about ourselves.
Yes,
yeah. I think we're able to learn to cut down on a lot of.
They tell me it's not about being able to. Nobody, you'll be forced to. Come on, the condition will make you bend. No one is appealing to.
No, we did cut down on a lot of things. Frivolous things we cut down on.
Yes.
So, but we'll go harder next year.
Yes. People actually develop different coping mechanisms to survive the situation and all that.
Yes.
We're hopeful, as usual. But what we talk about New Year, the excitement that goes with it is enormous.
Yes.
But then I said to myself, whatever we expect in 2025, to me, it's just merely a change in calendar or date is nothing.
There's nothing.
If nothing, if you don't pick your pieces in 2024,
very true.
Make some adjustments and changes
very true.
ahead of what's coming.
Very true.
So, what are you trading in expectation for a better year?
Yeah.
If I wear the same clothes I'm putting on now, 1st of January and all the way, I don't expect much to change.
Still same you.
So you got to think in that direction. And what I would say, we're back to it. We can put your hands together for Liverpool. I think Liverpool ending first half on a very pretty high and opening at 8-point gap.
Yeah, 8-point gap against Nottingham Forest. That's impressive, if you ask me. 9 against Arsenal, who have got a game in hand, but they'll be going into 2025 as leaders of the table. And I think they've shown that character.
Quite impressive. Yeah, it's quite impressive. But you saw what Man City did to Leicester City. I know. Ruud van Nistelrooy is no longer talking, and he's beginning to see the light, the truth behind the truth, and. You cannot feel City at that winning ways. They just had a test, a flash in the pan.
Well, I hope they are. I honestly hope they are. I mean, I was saying on the show this morning, I'm a big fan of Pep, so I would really want them. But that's me sentimentally talking. But I did watch their game against Everton. I did see that game yesterday against Leicester City, and those two games I saw nothing different. I just felt they were maybe luckier, against Leicester City. It was the same Manchester City, Ike. The same way they press, the same way they play, the same Erling Braut Haaland. But this time they're very cautious. I could see them being very cautious, in that game against Leicester City. And you could tell they're not very convinced yet, but they were able to get the job done, which is going to be very crucial for them going into the new year. Yes, they're scared. And they're scared.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even at that, Leicester City had opportunities upon opportunities, to have probably leveled that game when it was 1-0. But they kept spewing chances, and eventually Erling Braut Haaland gave the second goal to Man City, and he did it more like douse the tension. But let's see how they play against West Ham. They have an opportunity. Yes, their next game against West Ham. They'll be at home.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, 4th of January.
Oh, sure.
4th of January against West Ham.
But what's your assessment? I think the team to watch. Nobody's talking about it.
Nottingham Forest.
The Forest guards taking over your neighborhood. I never saw this coming.
I didn't see either. I'm not sure anybody would have probably predicted, going into the new year, we'll see Nottingham Forest finishing in the top 3 or top 4, on the log. But it's happening. As a matter of fact, this morning, Ike, they sit second on the log. Second on the log, just behind Liverpool.
No, my friend, no Espirito de Santos. I think you put your hands together for him. I think he's doing a great job on that.
I don't like the way they're going unnoticed.
Yeah, but it's better. It's silent.
No, I think teams should begin to pay attention to them. Yes, because come on, they're getting wins under their belt. They're getting good games under their belt.
Big games
and small games.
That's what makes it perfect. And they're hungry.
They are
well. Absolutely hungry.
They're doing well.
They sure look unstoppable. But I think sports still got some issues.
Yes.
And look at one of the let it sleep.
That game really did put me, under serious thought yesterday. And the question running through my mind was, is Ange Postecoglou the man to lead Tottenham? Because it does look like they are not ready. I mean, you're a team that is blessed with abundance of talent, but you're not playing to the peak of their power. Unfortunately, because they could have easily won that game against Wolves yesterday, but sleep here and there, little error here and there.
Expensive,
very expensive. Dropping point upon point.
Sure, I don't know how far, but today again, expose another test, huge test for Amorim. It gets even bigger. Up against a strong team that somehow found their groove recently and been very consistent the last 2 games. Newcastle up against United tonight. You scared? Picture 10.
Man U to win or draw.
No sentiment.
No sentiment, Ike. It's even it's on my sleep. Man U to win or draw. I don't want to believe that Amorim is going to lose that game to Newcastle. No, I don't want to believe that.
Fernandes is out with red card and all that. So who?
Even if the first 11 players of United are out, he cannot afford to lose that game to Newcastle.
He can.
The pressure is mounting because it's beginning to build.
Seriously,
3 games on the bounce now without a win. For 1 win, Ike, in 4 Premier League games. In 5 rather. 1 in 5 Premier League games, Ike. Why exactly did they bring you in to coach Man United? I'm not sure it's for this cause. My point is, I'm sure he'll be talking to his boys. Listen, this game is a must win.
It's a must win.
It's a must win.
Then it's expectations and desire and hope. But you have to work for it.
Yeah, they have to work for it. They have to be very careful
like our style in Africa is easy. One believes if you pray and fast that things will turn around. He works.
You walk.
But then he must back it up with action.
Put in work.
He must back it up with action.
You have to put in work.
Enough to see the turnaround. But I think it's a huge task for United tonight.
Very big one. Be careful of Alexandra Isak. the Swedish guy. Be very careful of him. He's got about 6 goals in 3 games now. He's flying. You know, he's just in it. Be very careful of him. I also think that United have got, you know, some fantastic players who can cause harm to Newcastle.
Oh, tonight you'll see what plays out. Are they going to end it on the low? They're already on the low. 14th on the log.
14th on the log. 14th.
Nobody's been talking about Europa contest next season and all that. It's about survival. It's about relegation. He's glaring at them, few points down, and it's over.
I'm disappointed first with Amorim. I mean, I did say I didn't feel at the point that he was the man to lead them, and maybe he's proving me right or not, but I just want him to, because he's a young lad. He's a young man who's, you know, delved into this big world. I just want him to do well, and doing well will have to be getting that result. I'm not sure United fans, you know, will give him that luxury of time. No. You have to get it working immediately.
Absolutely, and time is of the essence.
Time is of the
essence. Time is now, Amorim. Good luck tonight, but I won't put my money on United if I'm to bet on the game.
My money's on United to win or draw that game.
Well, sure.
Oh yes.
You lick your wounds, sir.
Well, I hope I don't.
Well, back home, Sam. Before I let you off, what do you think Rangers is really looking like? Defending champions, 4th on the log.
Yes.
Great win yesterday.
Away from home.
Win.
Yes.
And that's quite commendable.
I mean, when you drop points at home, that's the character required.
Sure.
I mean, you just have to put it back there. You know, find any means, you know, to get that point on the road. Exactly what they did against Niger Tornadoes. And I mean, I must give kudos really to Enugu Rangers. They lost to Shooting Stars at home, and almost immediately they bounced back, you know, against the Equala boys, Niger Tornadoes. And that's the kind of character you know, you really want from a defending champion. And they did show that yesterday. Kudos to them, but it's not been a very smooth ride. The road to the top is very steepy, you know. So, and they're beginning to realize that.
Get there
and I don't know if I'm going to attribute this to their manager not always being around. We've seen him, you know, with the Super Eagles. We've seen him with the Eagles B team a lot this season. So I don't know if but on the other hand, he's not the only one. Danilo Gumodid of Remo Stars is also getting the job done for Remo. So I wouldn't say it's a big excuse enough.
Keep your eye on the ball.
On the ball.
Always focus on that.
Always.
Just like the Forest Guards in England. And back home, the Ikorodu City boys are just like another Forest.
Yes.
It's going unnoticed, but picking the pieces.
2-1 winners against Sunshine Stars at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Even without the fans, I think they were able to get the job done, and you can tell how important the win, you know, was really for them. They were a team who were looking at maybe dropping back to the NNL, but guess what? In the last 8-9 games, they've turned the tide, you know, and they're sitting pretty comfortable on the top of the Nigerian Premier Football League. But that's a good turn. But my worry is if they're going to be consistent with it.
It's consistent.
Because, of course, 19 games played now, and they're sitting top half of the MPFL.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
End of first half, and you begin to separate the boys from the men.
Yes.
From next season, your next half, the January.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir.
Well, today's Tony's birthday. Tony Ademodi. Yes, Tonichenko Ademodiv.
How come you just remember?
Well, I mean, it just snapped now.
Yeah, but I don't really like each time Tony's birthday, he disappears and he can't even pick his calls. A normal ritual.
Well, because his birthday usually
he never really celebrated.
Yeah, it falls during festive seasons.
Yeah, but that makes it even more.
Tony, are you hearing?
So, Tony, I know you're listening.
Yes, you are.
And it's a Monday.
It's a Monday.
The office is waiting.
Tony, shake body.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday to you, man.
I'll see you then, sir.
Thank you, I.
102.9.
Good morning. Stay right here, because there's more coming up next.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
This season, turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
your health, our tomato paste.
Hey, ọkọ mere ndị anyị bụ ahụike anyị ya na tomato anyị Erisco na Rijiko ọkacha mma dị na tomato na-ewepụta nnukwu ụtọ dị egwu na nri anyị n'obodo Naija na-emekwa ka onye ọbụla na-egori ewo ọmaka dịkwa ka chi si kee ya ma nwee ezigbo ụtọ. Erisco na Rijiko tomato paste ụtọ anyị niile n'obodo anyị bụ Naija.
Rijiko tomato paste, taste of Naija.
Step into the light, feel the crush creamy. See as you bright, oh, there's no comparing. They can't deny you still the show, 'cause you are in control. You're unique on your own.
Each day is a unique opportunity to improve yourself and meet someone new. Make the most of your day. Stay fresh all day with Unique Soap. Unique Prickly Heat Antibacterial Soap is made with a cooling formula that kills germs and is infused with natural ingredients. Unique Soap. Be unique, be you.
When you wake up on the wrong side of your bed, you wake up with a bad mood.
Good morning, neighbor.
And a bad mood is very contagious. It can affect your car. And even other drivers on the road. Before you know it, when you sleep on the wrong mattress, you'd always wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Sleep good and start your day right with Vitafoam's range of great quality mattresses, pillows, and furniture. Visit www.vitafoamag.com or any of our authorized distributors nationwide. Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
Achọrọ m ka anyị mee emume ekeresimesi anyị n'ebe kasị elu. Achọrọ m ọkụ ekeresimesi na-emuke emuke nke onye ọbụla ga-ahụ.
Chee echiche buru ibu.
Dịka gịnị?
Pankeki emere nke ọma na-etoru n'uko ụlọ ya na mkpụrụ osisi akwụkọtara ọnụ eji mmiri ara ehi picnic m hụrụ n'anya wee mee.
Maka naanị mụ, nke a bụ emume ekeresimesi n'ebe kasị elu.
Ebe kasị elu nke oge a gụnyere n'ọnọdụ na-enye anyị obi ụtọ maka na ekeresimesi dị elu bụ ekeresimesi agbara n'ebe ọ dị elu.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stir. Dishes come alive, it's so much taste. Not about Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
So much love.
Dear Sandwich.
Dear French fries.
Dear Jollof fries.
Dear fried yam.
Dear Coleslaw.
Thank you for inviting me to the table. With every bite, I promise to elevate you from good to memorable. Experience the taste of Bama mayonnaise. With Bama mayonnaise, settling for good is never an option. There's good, then there's Bamaliciously good.
Hey, my people, now the turn of the Johnson's family to tutorials.
I'm breaking all limits.
Now me be the number one my left for this world. I turn challenges into opportunities. Now me go with the next this world. Biofit Vitamin B complex. Now the correct tonic for the family. It gets vitamin B1, B2, and B6. We go help pikin grow well. And it dey help women wey get belle to dey strong kakaraka. Give your family Biofit Vitamin B complex. Make them for dey strong and happy all the time.
Biovit Vitamin B complex. Now to make a family day kampe. Na daily need industries they do am. If after 3 days you know better, go see a doctor.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Krima.
Even when you need to clear your eyes.
Kivo Krima.
Or when you need to have the break time.
Kivo Krima.
If not tea or margarita.
Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
Good time moments with Kivo Krima.
Kivo Krima.
My son, help me check this phone. I don't know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Ah, mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
nobody like to chop blocking o. So if they don block you unto say you no link your NIN to your Airtel line, run kitikiti go any Airtel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Immunization provides your child with perfect protection from childhood killer diseases which can deform, kill, and destroy their future.
Parents, caregivers, health service providers hear the cries of the children saying,
"Protect us against childhood killer diseases."
Don't miss the state immunization schedule, starting with the BCG vaccine at birth and continuing through to the second dose of the measles vaccine at 15 months.
Hurry to your nearest health facility. Get your child immunized and secure the future generation.
Immunization is safe, available, and free at the state service delivery points nearest to you.
Pregnant mothers, visit your nearest health facility and register for your antenatal care. Deliver your baby with skilled birth attendants at the health facility.
Remember to visit the health facility within 3 days after delivery and return for follow-up visits over the next 6 weeks for proper care for you and your child.
This message is brought to you by the Abia State Ministry of Health in collaboration with the Abia Immunization Impact Project, supported by the World Bank.
Auntie, you are enjoying, oh? Only you. Peppered rice, amala, nkwobi, masa, cake, and now ice cream. I hope you have Justifies on you.
Justifies? I never leave home without it.
That's right, Justifies, the new natural effervescent powder for an instant refreshing relief from heartburn and stomach indigestion. Just add Justifies into a cup of water, drink, and you're good to go. Justifies, your relief on the go. Justifies is from the House of Justid. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Made and marketed by Ranbaxy Nigeria Limited, a Sun Pharma company.
Refill your cooking gas today at the Samis LPG cooking gas station located at Osusu Amukwa, just after the Old Court. For quality cooking gas, accurate measurement, on-time delivery, and no extra cost, Samist LPG cooking gas has got you covered. We deliver to small gas plants, hotels, fast food joints, restaurants, retailers, and home delivery services. We are safe, reliable, and convenient. For consultation and further inquiries, call 0808 792 3433. That is 0808 792 3433 or 0803 074 1732. That is 0803 074 1732. Or locate us at Osusu Amukwa, just after the Old Court. Don't be left stranded. Cook on with Samis LPG cooking gas.
I've got victory in the name of the Lord.
Yes, sir. December 31 is that time of the year again when Christians are desirous and eager to cross over to the new year in victory. It is also that time when the Glorious Life Gospel Center, also known as Peculiar People Ministries International Incorporated, and Bishop Goddy Okafor become the vessel of honor with which they cruise and cross into victory in 2025. During their usual December 31 Victory Night Church program, this time there is a divine verdict that will delete all past failures and uncertainties, ensuring no carriage of evil attacks against God's own people into 2025. Mbano, God forbid. So prepare to attend December 31 Victory Night with Bishop Goddy Okafor ministering at Glorious Life Gospel Center, Ikorekpene Road by River Layout, Aba, on Tuesday, December 31, 2024 from 8 p.m. during which there will be miracles, signs, and wonders. So cross over to divine victory and prosperity as you attend December 31 Victory Night with Bishop Goddy Okafor. December 31 Victory Night is going to be victory for all on every side through Christ our Lord.
Shekinah glory of God. Shekinah glory of God. We are our cultured people. Shekinah glory of God.
Shekinah School of Catering, Hotel Management and Fashion Design is a government-approved institution that offers diploma in catering, hotel management, event planning and fashion design. We have qualified and dedicated teachers that have been producing diploma graduates over the years in catering, hotel management, event planning and fashion design. Steady power supply, steady water supply, good hostel facilities and a serene environment. We also run Shekinah Adult College from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Register today at Shekinah School of Catering, Hotel Management and Fashion Design, number 13/15, Onyewaku Street, off Immaculate Heart Avenue, Umungasiaba, Abia State. Or call 080-566-07734 or 080-357-62330. Shekinah School of Catering, Hotel Management and Fashion Design is beating the glory of God.
Shekinah glory of God.
The family of Christian Pentecostal Mission International, City of Light, Ariaria, Aba, welcomes you to the God of Evidence 2025, an annual camp meeting titled God's Battle Axe, Taking Your Position. Date, Wednesday 8th to Sunday 11th January 2025. Venue, number 1 to 4, City of Light Close, off 266 Fox Road, Ariaria, Aba, Abia State. Ministering, Reverend Ignatius Honoro, Reverend Ben Peters, Evangelist Precious Asamade, Reverend Emma Dapa. Music ministers, Mark David, Ifi Praise, Ifeanyi Okore, Chimezie Oko, and Mercy Newman. Please note, Wednesday 5th January 2025 is arrival and registration. Time is from 12 noon. Fee is 4,000 naira only. Feeding and accommodation is free. For inquiries, please call the numbers 0806 455 2835. Again, 0806 455 2835 or 0805 742 4815. Again, 0805 742 4815. Jesus Christ is Lord. Reverend Dr. Mercy Ezekiel, General Overseer. Reverend F.N. Daniel. Sign, Reverend Stephen Maduabuchi, Facilitator.
Yes, indeed. The entire people of Owanyamu Ovungu cordially invite you to the 2024 Okikoro Festival. It is another opportunity for the people of Umokoro, Owanyamu Ovungu to come together and celebrate their rich cultural heritage with Umunne, Umunna, Landenyi, Sitala, Obonoge, Abatamatogo, Adawayalanya. Date, December 31st, 2024 to January 1st, 2025. Venue, Umokoro Community Primary School, Owanyamu Ovungu, Isialangwa South LGA. Time 2 p.m. each day. Come, let's celebrate Ejirimanande Kanyi together. Signed, His Royal Highness Eze Dr. Emmanuel Ukebu Onwumelo, Eze Alatree of Owanyamu Ovungu, Prince Acho Ahame, Youth Leader Owanyamu Ovungu for Organizing Committee.
2024 Crossover Night 2024 Crossover Night. Are you experiencing barriers and stagnation in your life and family? Reverend Ugo S. Aquarando has the mandate to lead believers across their barriers and to bring them into their inheritance. Attend the prophetic crossover service with Pastor Ugo S. Aquarando to encounter unusual speed and progress in 2025. Date Tuesday 31st December 2024. Time 9 p.m. Venue Freedom World Assembly International, number 6 Izogo Avenue, Abai, Aba. Come, let us cross into 2025 under a spiritual and prayerful atmosphere.
New Tiger Tomato Stew Mix. Mix with water or add directly to your cooking for an authentic Nigerian taste. New Tiger Mayonnaise. Creamy and tasty. Available in sachets, 250 gram, 1 kilogram and 5 kilogram packs, including an exciting Choco Mayo variant. A delightful blend of mayonnaise and chocolate. Tiger Tomato Stew Mix and Tiger Mayonnaise, the taste you deserve.
Our food, our health, our tomato paste.
Hey, ọkọ mere nri anyị bụ ahụike anyị ya na tomato anyị Erisco na Rijiko ọ kacha mma dị na tomato na-ewepụta nnukwu ụtọ dị egwu na nri anyị n'obodo Naija na-emekwa ka onye ọbụla na-egori ewo ọ maka dịkwa ka chi si kee ya ma nwee ezigbo ụtọ. Erisco na Rijiko tomato paste ụtọ anyị niile n'obodo anyị bụ Naija.
Rijiko tomato paste, taste of Naija.
Country people, no be mistake wey God take create light first before anything for this world. This na why Okemba Mbanefo Global Links don balance well on top original Start AKT company light wey dey last and dey make house fine. For Okemba Mbanefo Global Links, you go see different kind of lighting from Start AKT company. Come see their all-in-one solar street light from 150 watts to 500 watts, floodlight with separate panel from 150 to 300 watts, glass company panel light wey dey use for POP, both double color and single color, TV spotlight, floodlight from 50 watt to 200 watts, parapet light dey there, panel light for super POP, from POP super white to even 6+6 watt POP blue and white, single rope light, ice plastic glass from 50 watt eye to 100 watt eye with Start AKT chokes iron and plastic. Enter Okemba Mbanefo Global Links. Head office dey block 37, number 37 Alaba International Market, Ojo, Lagos.
Visit us today at Ikejo Electrical, number 81 Hospital Road, Aba. You can call 0813-909-0723. That is 0813-909-0723. Electric House powered by PN Nadiaso and Co Limited. JP McNady's Charis Mega Resources, 70 Hospital Road, Aba.
Ọ bụrụ ịzụrụ ahịa n'aka onye ahịa gị, ọ bịa tụkwasara gị ya nwa nchọnchọ ihe n'elu, nke ahụ ọ bụ ịjara gbam jara ka ọ bụ ngwa chegodi na ịzụrụ otu ihe ha bụrụ ihe asatọ nye gị, gịnị ka nke ahụ bụkwanụ? Nke ahụ bụ ovajara gbam ovajara ka ọ bụ n'ezie. Ngwanụ were ọsọ gaa zụrụ sim Airtel ọhụrụ gị ma richajikwa ka ị malite yọrịwa okpukpu asatọ n'uru tinyere bonus 1,000 naira iji sị gị ị bịala.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Pianzo, Kamju Kenegi, kedu ihe na-egbochi gị mgbe ị na-eteta n'ụtụtụ ọbụla? Ọ bụ na ị maghị otu ụbọchị gị ga-esi wee je na ụbọchị na-aga? Gịnị na-eme ka obi gị na-agba ọsọ? Ọ bụ egwu na ị naghị eme nke ọma mgbe o ruru mgbede? Ọ bụ oge ntakịrị ọzọ na-agụsị gị agụ ike? Ihe ọ bụla ọ bụ, chetakwa na ọnwụnwa na nsogbu anaghị akọwa gị, kama otu isi wee bilie imeri ha iji kọọ na ihe ị kwenyere na ya. Otu ahụ ka ihe esi wee nwere onwe gị n'aka ihe na-egbochi gị. Nweta data na-enweghị oke ya na nkwado batrị ruru awa 6 iji mee ka ị nwee ijikọ na-enweghị nkwụsị na Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Gaa n'ụlọ ahịa Airtel dịrị gị nso maka ozi ndị ọzọ. Airtel, ihe kpatara iche echiche.
Dear Sandwich.
Dear French fries.
Dear Jollof Fries.
Dear fried yam.
Dear Coleslaw.
Thank you for inviting me to the table. With every bite, I promise to elevate you from good to memorable. Experience the taste of Bama mayonnaise. With Bama mayonnaise, settling for good is never an option. There's good, then there's Bama-liciously good.